into the cog world and almost died, some of you. And the two barbarians went to a noble villa and talked to a groundskeeper. And yeah, so if we want to pick up with V's and Torin, as you see the groundskeeper going to talk to the people in the villa about some meeting that you said you have. He is going into the front door.
And you said we can see people shouting and stuff? Like, it looks like
You
there's
can hear
commotion?
them.
Oh, we can hear them,
Okay. Yeah, you can see some like shadows coming from inside the villa, but it's pretty hard to tell.
Is it intelligible what they're shouting about?
Roll a perception. You're pretty far off, so it might be kind of difficult.
Oop, hang on, my sheet's already goofing up. There we go.
My game is still paused.
Mine too.
Oh yeah.
I got a 13.
Just cool ass dice.
Yeah, based on that, you can tell that it's mainly one person shouting at the other. But as far as what they're saying, it's a bit too far to tell. You can just tell like it's loud enough that it's just audible.
Okay.
From this far away.
I'll and so what's the wall or like gate light? I didn't get like a clear picture of it. Is it open or like how are we?
Yeah, so it is 12 feet high, and there is a double door. And you can tell that it is pretty thick. This wall, it's about 5-10 feet or so thick. So, yeah.
Okay.
And the double door is the only entrance you can see, at least on this side, the front end of it.
And just before I go assuming, it is open because that's how we were talking to the groundskeeper. Is that correct?
No, you were talking through it. It is it's this barred gate.
Okay.
And he didn't get close enough to get grabbed either. So
okay.
He just started walking off to talk to the people. Something else of note is that the wall doesn't like completely encapsulate the whole grounds, as in it's kind of like a yard wall where some of the houses are attached to the exterior wall, like so it's not like it's a complete like castle wall around it, like the building. You actually have like part of the building next to you.
Okay.
Well,
I'll look over at Torin. Torin, I can hear some sort of commotion going on. Looks like there's something afoot. Should we go ahead and invite ourselves in?
I guess we're not going with the you have business approach then.
Well, I think that was just to get them to go away and stop paying attention to us.
But they're gonna know as soon as we go in because they have dogs all over the place.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. If you think we should wait here, then we'll wait here.
Well, what if we walk around?
Around where?
Like around the outside here. See if there's another easier, less guarded way.
Well, when you boosted me up, I saw a back door. There was a coach house. Perhaps it has some sort of secret tunnel that goes in. But I think that's only in stories. But yeah, we could do the back door, the side entrance. Let's do that. Yes.
Sure. I mean, we already did find a secret tunnel into that other guy's house, remember?
Oh, yes, I do remember. That seems much more plausible then. Okay. Can we sneak over to where the coach house is then?
Sure, yeah, you can walk around. I did a shitty drawing.
Hey!
I'm going
Yay!
to post.
Oh, hell yeah.
Aw, yeah.
A Cameron-esque MS Paint drawing.
What the? Oh God, I hate it when you call my
Yes.
drawings shitty.
I love to see it.
You'd think that as a fellow artist, you would support it a little more.
Got to start the competition between you two.
True.
What the
This
hell
is
is that?
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
This is the above view, and the green is interiors. Those are buildings, and the red outline are the walls. The blue at the top there is the double-sided gates.
Oh,
So is that top
Um,
bit supposed to be like a straight line, or is it meant to be?
It is angled like that. Yeah, it's
Okay.
this. Yeah, kind of.
It is art.
Yeah, the top side there is a weird aligning to the street mainly.
Gotcha.
And the bottom right there is the coach house, the one that's detached. So yeah, you can
Yay.
go along there. Oh. And as you go around, you find basically a big shutter door that is the entrance to the coach house. There's a lock on it as well.
okay. Well,
Is it a strong
There are
lock?
still it's kind of hard to tell. It seems pretty bulky, and especially this big metal sheet door seems pretty heavy.
oh, you posted it.
There's also people around. All like these streets, especially during the day, have people moving through every once in a while. You can also see another door to the back here.
Well, Torin, I can scale pretty much anything, and I've got enough rope to bring you along with me. We can either just go up and over, or we can make a bunch of noise and break the lock, or we can try. I think I saw a back door. It's also probably locked.
Hmm. How many people are going by? Just like
There's constantly about 5 or so. Even this this is like the backside of the street
Mhm.
where more of the backs of these noble houses are. But
Mhm.
even then, there's there's a carriage moving by every once in a while carrying goods and stuff like that. So it doesn't seem, you could maybe time it where people aren't looking, but it might be loud if you're breaking something. So yeah.
Do you think scaling the wall in broad daylight would be the best?
Do we need a distraction?
What kind of distraction were you thinking?
Well, I was just thinking about your occupation, Torin, and you run a fight club. Perhaps you could pay 2 blokes to fight each other. I bet with all the kicking and screaming and exchange of blows, then surely that'll be some sort of distraction. And then we'll be able to sneak in and everyone will be none the wiser.
Sure, I guess. Torn will turn around like kind of confusedly, and he'll look for 2 people.
I mean, there are people around. Mostly what you see is there's guards to the other noble houses that are nearby. There's some servants around. There aren't that many like tough looking people that you might be able to convince in that way. Not initially,
fine.
that you don't see people like that.
Where's the scrawniest little servant guy that's walking around?
Yeah, you could pick one out.
Pick one out, and I'll throw a hand up at him. I'll start like kind of like doing a little jog towards him.
Oh yeah. Just to get his attention mainly.
Yeah.
Okay. Starts shivering.
Yeah. Hey man, how's it going? I just sorry. I thought I wanted to come over and talk to you and tell you something.
I'm just doing my job here, please.
I'm not gonna hurt you or anything, but it's like
Don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Who hurt you? There's a couple of those guards over there. They were making fun of the way you walked.
It's genetics.
That,
He'll look over and look at the guards. He'll adjust his glasses, which are comically big, and say,
I don't know.
"Well, I don't want to cause any trouble."
I mean, I'm just saying, like they were really laying into you over there about the way you walked.
That's not very nice.
That's what I was thinking, so I thought I'd come over here and tell you.
Who are you?
I'm me.
Oh, why don't you go beat them up for me? That would be pretty sick.
Yeah, sure. One second. Turn around and you'll like walk over to the guards.
Okay. Yeah. They'll give you an eye. They're just standing attention at one of these back like kind of garage areas.
Excuse me, gentlemen. That like frail little man over there, he was really laying into you guys.
Yeah, they'll cock an eye. They don't say anything at first. And they'll look over. Yeah, they don't respond right away.
He was like throwing out like your mom insults and then talking about how stupid you look standing here and how terrible this guard force is in Waterdeep. And you know, I like guards, so thought I'd come and let you guys know because you know you guys do hard work over here.
Yeah, they'll squint and one will lean over to the other and say, "Oh, why is Nigel talking about our moms?" And the other one will say, I don't really know. Who's this dragon person?"
I'm just new to the North Ward. I run a manor a couple blocks down the road, and you know I was just out just walking around trying to appreciate the town, and I got this guy over here just like laying in to the guards that protect this town.
Roll a deception check at this point.
Shit.
Natural
This I
20,
gotta
let's
see.
go.
This I gotta see. Come on.
Oh no.
I'll say, that pipsqueak over there couldn't fashion together an insult if he tried. Give
How
a
much
little
money
laugh.
do I have to pay you to go arrest him?
They'll look at each other for a second. There's like a second of like contemplation of being like, should we sell ourselves away so easily? And then they'll say, why you want us to do that?
Because I really don't like that guy.
Just
You
want
know, you
us
don't have to arrest
rough
him and
up?
throw him in jail, but just like, you know, like basically just tell him to get out of here. You know, cause a commotion for him, freak him out.
All right. 20 gold.
Absolutely no problem.
Okay, mark that off.
Oh yeah.
And they'll walk over.
Run,
after you.
Nigel, run!
Yeah. Nigel will go, oh God, he was right. And they'll be like, he drops like half of the things he was transporting into a noble house. They all like shatter. And he'll go scuttling off as some of the guards go after him. V's, you see this happen. And everyone is looking at this point.
We'll chuckle to ourselves. Good work, Torin. And then I'll just walk up the side of the wall. And I'll put down a rope for Torin to scale when he gets over here.
Nice. Where are you crossing over? Just like next to the coach house where that wall is?
Yeah, I think so.
To get into the yard?
Yeah,
Okay.
like trying to get like, because you said it doesn't like fully encapsulate the home, so I'm trying to like maybe if there's a portion of the wall that might obscure a direction from view, we'll do it there.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you can just do that then. You're on top of the wall. You let the rope down. You realize there isn't really anywhere to harness this thing.
I'm strong.
Like to tie it to. So yeah, you can just hold the rope. And Torin, you can quickly climb up as well with the rope.
Torin will come up and you'll give it a quick yank. Make sure that it's holding.
Yeah.
The rope yanks back.
Okay. Never done this before. Torin like awkwardly put his foot up on the wall and start like trying to like walk up the wall.
And I'll just brace against the wall with one foot and like use all my weight to drag it back down, so that way it's anchored.
Roll an athletics check just to see
Coming
what
right
happens.
up. Oh wait, who?
Yeah, Torin.
Okay.
Yeah, this is okay. You do
Not
a
pretty.
decent job at replicating what V's is doing, but it's basically like gym class of climbing this rope. But yeah. Yeah, you managed to get up on the wall.
Just wave him down. Down here, Torin.
Okay. So we're like run over to you.
Get off the wall. You're very tall.
Yeah, I know.
So we're down on the ground now, right? Next to the coach house?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
finding my drawing.
All right.
We have a map. There's a map for this, but you guys don't get to see it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Can we look around and see if the coast is clear, as it were, now that we're inside the complex?
Sure.
The
yellow.
below you.
Yeah, the yellow's the yard. And this pink building at the bottom left is it's 2 stories. That's the one that the guard or the groundskeeper went into.
Okay.
So you guys can drop on down. You can see, or at least you can hear, the guard dogs being more north of you. Roll a perception check, both of you, as you land on the ground here.
Nothing but high rolls tonight.
Ooh,
Well,
got a 15.
Okay. What you do hear, V's, is you hear the sound of shuffling coming from the coach house to your right. And you also hear like a oomph kind of sound, kind of animalistic sound, which you can probably put together as a horse, most likely.
There's
I was scared.
There's a great beast in this house. Obviously a bear. No, I'm just kidding. It's a horse. So there's something. I heard some shuffling. Should we go and check out the coach house first, or we should go straight for the main course over there?
We should definitely get off the grounds instead of just being here in plain sight.
That's a good idea. Do we go? Which direction do we go? To the coach house or to the big?
Coach house.
We go to the coach house.
Okay. Yeah. So this door is not locked. As you open it up, you see 4 horses in there, as well as a larger um black horse, which is bedecked in this like pretty fancy kind of um different fabrics and whatnot. It looks like dressed up and fancier than the other horses.
Oh, hello, fancy.
Yeah, it's got this orange saddle and this this like bunch of fabric going across its neck. And yeah, it also has these saddlebags attached to it.
Torin, I'm struggling to overcome the comedy of riding into a villa on top of a horse.
Let's hold off on that thought. Just a little bit, okay? We don't know how many people are here. And we know there's at least one patrol guy going around.
So,
Good.
this, yes, I'll try to contain myself. Is this the building that empties out into the street? Is there like, can we unlock it from here, or is it like a key lock that you have to turn?
As you go up to that shutter door, basically like a garage door, if you think about it like that, it has a lock on this side. Like you can unlock it on this side by just turning a mechanism.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
There's also 2 smaller rooms in this coach house. You can just open the door and see that they are like bunks, and that no one's in here at the moment.
Looks like someone stays here. We might as well go a little quickly before they opt to come back, Torin.
Definitely.
All right, so we're here, we're safe, we're unseen, so I suppose anyway. Do you have what were you thinking our plan of action was? And I'll listen. Because this is honestly as far as I got.
This is as far as you got. I
You-
thought you had this whole plan lined out already, so I was just going off you. I paid guards 20 gold to go harass some frail man.
She just starts laughing. No, I'm fine. I just wanted to see what your reaction was.
Oh.
I'm always welcoming input you have, Torin.
I'm just here right now. I don't have a plan.
I certainly appreciate you. I might be a little skittish if I were on my own. Don't worry, we'll find out why people keep throwing fights in your establishment, and we'll see what sort of weird ties they have.
So how are we gonna go about this?
Well, we just break in, yeah?
I mean, yeah.
There's a beat. There's another beat. Well, okay, let's go.
Torin will just follow behind you. Kind of like somewhat like hunched over, trying to like be as stealthy as a 7.5 foot tall red dragonborn can be.
In a fur coat.
Yeah, in a fur coat.
Which fur coat is it today?
I don't know, like a dark green. Like a dark green coat with like white fur.
Alright, can I like flick one of the saddlebags on the horse to like see how skittish the horse is?
Sure. Is this on the fancy one with the saddlebags then?
Yeah, that one seems like he or she is in charge.
Is your goal to, is this animal handling or is this intimidation?
I'm
Are you trying to freak it out, or are you just trying to
I'm
check if
testing.
you-
I am testing the waters.
Okay.
I'm just slapping the saddlebag.
Doesn't seem too skittish, but it may, if you go rummaging around in the bags, it may take a animal handling. You may have to soothe it and not freak it out a little bit.
Okay. Well, seems like the horse won't tell on us, Torin.
Well, unless you scare it, then it'll probably get very loud.
Oh, I don't think that's part of the plan yet. Let's go on in. So I think you said there was a balcony.
There is a balcony.
Or there's a back door. What entryway is accessible in this manor, this villa?
God, my drawing is going to have to continue to evolve.
It keeps getting better.
I do enjoy the horse.
It's a nice looking horse.
I'd also like to preemptively unlock the shutter thing, just in case we need to make a speedy getaway,
Yeah,
but not
definitely.
open it.
And you're not going into the saddlebags, right?
I don't really have a reason to, unless you want me to. Sounds like you want me to.
Do you want us to, Gareth?
Yeah, let me fish out some oats out of the saddlebag. I'm hungry.
So this dark green that I'm pointing to, that's the balcony.
Okay.
And the two green at the bottom right there, those are two entrances into the main building.
Okay, and those are first floor entrances.
Yeah, and you also know under the balcony, that's the front door. That's like where the front door is. So there's a few ways you can go in. It seems like that orange building, that's kind of detached from the pink building there. That's a one floor stone little area.
Is its purpose apparent from looking at it?
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh, just straight intelligence? All right.
Yeah.
Marty boys.
16.
Pretty good. It seems vaguely militaristic in the design of it. It's almost like a little fort. So maybe it's some kind of like weapon room or armory or something like that.
From where we can see, does it have like any windows? The door's closed, right? Does it have any like windows facing the green dot on the pink? You've got me talking in MS Paint terms now.
Yeah. No, but along like the right side of it, the long right side, there are a few slits there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I get my snack? My oats?
From the saddlebag?
Yeah.
Is that what you go for?
Yeah. Let's appease these horses. We'll give them a snack for tolerating us. Obviously, there's something in there.
Okay, you can roll a animal handling just to see if you freak it out. It
Coming
doesn't
right
seem
up.
like it will easily freak out. But
Yo,
Okay.
18!
Oh.
yeah, you calmly and confidently rummage through these saddlebags.
Yeah, you want a snack, Fancy?
And you find
I've got one coming right up for you. Oats.
giant heavy oats that are in bars, and then you realize that there are actually gold bars in this saddlebag.
I'll kind of like hold them out for a moment. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They are gold bars.
These are. I was expecting oats.
I know.
Those aren't oats. How many are there?
Surely the horses don't eat these.
I mean, I would hope not.
So you reached in one of the saddlebags, and there is a 5-pound gold trade bar you'd estimate it's maybe 250 gold or so for a brick this big.
And turn over my hands. Look at the horse. Well, I thought I was going to give you a treat, but looks like you gave me the treat. I'll give it to Torin. Here you go, Torin. Is there one on the other side? Can I dig my hand in there? Now I'm interested.
Yeah, as you
scorpions.
as you do that, that's there's another of those gold bars.
What?
Another.
Do these horses eat gold or something? Why is this here?
Is this the only horse that has saddlebags on it?
Yeah, the rest aren't as fancy. Yeah, the rest of what's in here, there's just bales of hay and yard tools. Yeah, not much else.
Is there anything that says
Just
horse
a
food
fancy
on
horse.
it?
Why? I
well-
don't know why these are in here.
If we find just a bag that says horse munchies, I'm guarantee there's more gold in there.
You could probably find a sack of oats in there.
Okay. That was all I wanted to do. Here you go, Fancy.
Nice. It gives you a long look as it bites the oats.
Good work, horsey. We may see you later, so don't forget me. Torin, what you got there?
Where am I gonna put these?
In your pocket?
Fair enough.
One for you, one for me. We'll distribute the weight. They're kind of heavy.
Okay.
You hear the sound of barking, and it is vaguely drawing closer.
Look at Torin. What do we do?
Get by the door. Door. Torin will go and push himself up against the wall next to the door.
Same.
But like on the opposite side, so when it swings open, it swings towards us. Or if it swings out, I don't know which way this door opens.
Cool. Yeah. You will hear the barking continue to draw closer and closer.
We wait.
Can we tell
You're
what way
just-
this door swings? Does it swing out or in?
It swings in.
Okay, are we on the side where it swings in and it would cover us?
You could be.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I want to be there.
Okay. Both of you can roll a stealth check.
Oh shit!
Let's go.
Please. Yes.
11.
Okay.
Hide me, Torin.
So, hypothetically, if their
This is about
passive
to be real
perception was
bad.
11, you would still beat it, right?
I goes to the roller.
That's what I thought. So that means you would beat it.
You lucked out. You lucked out so bad.
I am tiny woman.
How tall is V's?
Like 5. 5 foot
Like
nothing.
5 feet. It's-
The height difference between this pair is very humorous.
Yeah, so as they open the door and shut it behind them, you also heard them strap the dogs they were bringing with them to the front of the coach house.
Okay.
As they walk right by you, muttering to themselves as they go into one of the bedrooms.
What
there.
the?
They walk right by you.
Was it the groundskeeper?
It was the groundskeeper, yes.
I give Torin a silent, quizzical look if we should jump him.
Torin's gonna look at you, and he's gonna look back at the guy, and just like, with like his hands up, he's like, I don't know what to do. You didn't see us.
Drag Torin out of the coach house and we leave.
Okay. Do you leave right now? There is a bunch of dogs in the door that goes towards the yard.
Oh, I thought
there
you.
is the giant
Wait,
shutter door.
did this groundskeeper have keys? Or at least, did we ever see him have keys?
Roll a perception check to see if you notice that. Let me double check. Yeah, he has keys on him.
Okay. Would it require another stealth roll if we let him get to the bedroom and then go to the bedroom?
No, I'm willing to keep the stealth for
All right.
this. Depends on what you want to do from there, but
Oh, yeah. Well, whenever I get... Did he close the door behind him, or did he just walk in?
he left the door slightly ajar, so yeah.
Let's go over there. Can I, like, peek through the crack? See if I can see him in there?
Sure.
Oh no, he's naked.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you'll see him he's just putting some tools away and whatnot, rummaging through some chest,
Okay.
and he's just muttering to himself about damned woman, and yeah.
Torin's just gonna swing the door open and just go in and just immediately try to grab him.
Okay,
I follow
we're going
suit
to
and
the
try
map,
to.
boys.
I follow suit and try to smack him in the head with the pommel of my.
Not with the gold bar.
Oh, that'd be funny, but no.
Gold bar slap.
I'd rather do 1d12.
That's fair.
Bringing you to the map.
Woo! Let's see how close it is to the MS Paint one.
Is there?
1-for-1 copy.
I bet.
Oh, here we go.
Looks. It is dark.
Oh, this is some exciting music. This is some.
Can't
Are
see
you
anything
sure
'cause
you
I
want
don't
to
have
fight
a
the
token there.
groundskeeper music?
Okay.
And that answer is yes, for sure.
Anyone else not see anything?
So,
Just very
I think
dark.
it's still loading here. You guys are down in this corner here. This is where the coach house was.
My map's still just all black.
I'm up on the
Like
top
those.
left.
Yeah, I am too. I'm up here.
What, your character?
Yeah,
Yeah.
our token.
Really?
Watch
Must
out,
have
watch out,
been
watch out,
decent.
watch out, watch out, watch out.
I only can see black. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we are.
Did I-
Whoa,
I
there's the
do-
music.
Oh,
Those are
hello.
some giant horses, dude.
They're large size. Yo, is that
Yeah,
is that fancy over there?
Yeah, fancy.
Yo, what's up?
Fancy looking good.
Oh, he is fancy. Is it a boy horse or a girl horse?
Depends. You take the time to inspect the horses. You're slapping this guy with the gold bar.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Let's
We'd
see.
like to kick the groundskeeper's butt.
Yeah, Torin, you will get the surprise round going in first. But you will roll initiative.
Initiative time.
Okay.
This man's name is.
So,
Herb.
Torin, you get the first surprise round as well as the round after that.
Yes.
Dang, double rounds.
Torin is immediately gonna be angry.
Okay.
Just raging it up.
I'm big mad.
Big mad. I meant to do that. There we go. Big mad. He's gonna run forward and he's just gonna grab this guy or attempt to grab him.
Okay. Roll that athletics.
Nice. Oh.
Ooh, yeah, you managed to grasp him and hold him in place.
Grab him. Torin's immediately just gonna try to suplex him onto the ground.
Okay. So I would guess that you can either have him go prone or have that be a melee attack.
I'm trying to make him prone. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. So that will be your second round.
Yep, that'll be my second one.
Okay. That will be another contested athletics, I think, even if they're grappled.
Yeah, to shove him prone, it's like another contest.
Yeah.
Nice.
Another 18.
Man, just keep rolling it. Let's go.
Ooh, nice. You completely flip this dude backwards. He's pretty skinny, but he's putting up a decent fight, more than his body can really manage. Something's off about that. But you knock him prone.
Perfect.
It will be his turn though.
Oh, you also do 1d4.
Cold fanatic. Oh yeah, I do 1d4 because I'm grappling him.
Damage on there.
Wow.
As he mutters something in Infernal.
Excuse me?
While being held backwards.
Oh fuck!
Oh
His
no.
eyes glow.
Beginning to think
But
that we
you
had
will-
the better play.
You will attempt to cast Hold Person on Torin.
Oh shit!
Wait a minute. Can we go to mechanics instead?
Not anymore. You can't. Okay. So Wisdom saving throw. I don't know why it doesn't say the DC here. It says on the. Oh, nice. You managed to shrug it off. And that is his turn. As he is speaking in tongues.
Hearing
So creepy.
hearing this language, I have heard this language before, and I don't like it. I'm going to mutter a couple words of myself, and I'm going to run in and, seeing him prone, can I make a rapier attack, but flavor it as I'm stomping on his head?
Sure, but as you're running in, roll a perception check.
Coming right up.
Oh no! I'm so
Nope.
scared.
A 7.
I'm so scared.
Something's happening at the other door. You don't know what.
I'm too busy looking at his hat. Why is it so cool?
Yeah, it's a cool hat.
It's a dope hat.
Yeah. Okay. Roll that attack.
Okay. Run in. I see Torin's got him suplexed on the ground. I just turn and this huge axe kick and right stomp on his face.
Jeez.
Yeesh. Nice.
Oh, what I did was bad.
7 damage. Divine Fury.
7 radiant.
Okay.
7
So,
piercing, 7 radiant.
Piercing. Radiant.
He's still only barely injured.
Okay. Torin.
Torin is just immediately just gonna like have the front of his shirt and just like send a punch right into his face.
Okay.
I want this one.
Nice.
Right. You have in your notes what your tattoo does?
Oh shit! Yeah, I have a -2 to my roll, so that was a 20.
Yeah, that
And
still
minus
would
1 AC.
hit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so that does hit though. And then the D4 for the grappling.
Yep.
A strong one.
Strong one.
A stinging one.
And I guess that'll be the end of my turn. Yep.
Do any of you know Infernal?
I don't think I do.
No.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. He keeps on muttering as he chants, and in this like second of silence, as you're throwing blows at this dude, you hear the side door, the barks begin to distort.
What?
A shadow pours under the door.
Oh.
And what were mastiffs, as they come through these beasts, are these black shadows. As the 4 dogs he was bringing.
Should we?
No!
Should I close the door?
Close the door! Close the door!
Oh God, my bad.
Where'd our
I
initiative
think
go?
I ended combat by accident. Okay, let me free. Do we have the rolls from before?
I think mine was like
Tried to do the
17.
shortcut.
I had a. I think it was like a
Let me see
5.
what mine
I can just scroll up actually.
Yeah,
I
that's
had
what
a
I was
7.
just doing.
7. And he was between you.
Yep.
Okay. And then these guys roll initiative.
I like they're just called Shadow.
Shadows.
Yeah.
I'm so terrified right now.
So one thing I have to check real quick.
Why does everything we face just sound so cool? We got Shadow, and then we have Perv Taldred.
Perv Taldred.
Curve.
This poor guy,
Oh,
dude. He just sounds
okay.
like an old man, but he's speaking this like infernal language.
Yeah, he's gotta go.
He's gotta go. I just wanted your keys. And now he's getting stomped in a coach house.
What a sad distance.
Do you want his hat after we're
okay.
done?
Definitely. Of
got a
course
cool
I'm taking that badass hat. It's got a feather in it.
He's going to
Oh no. You're saying ooh, it scares me.
Well, you
yeah,
said
he will cast Hold Person again on
Again?
Torin.
Dang, he gets summon dogs and a whole person in the same turn. He's so strong.
This ain't just any ordinary old man.
We're gonna have to. It's obviously his hat. That's got the powers. If we just remove the hat from him, he'll shrivel away.
Of course.
Once again, you saved against it.
Orange just too angry.
True. Okay. The shadow will come moving in.
Hey man, those shadows can just stay out there.
Yeah.
They don't need to come over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happens is instead of moving, it just sinks into the ground and comes out next to
Holy!
Torin.
I'm gonna have to ask Fancy to intercede on our behalf.
Stop him now,
Fancy's
Fancy.
freaking the fuck out. All the horses are not having a good time. Okay.
You do
So
it.
they will throw an attack at Torin.
Don't you do it! Miss!
Is a miss. Dang.
Miss. Miss.
Okie doke. V's.
That's not good. I will.
Close the door.
He came out of the ground. I don't think closing the door is going to have an effect.
Fuck!
I take out my rapier, flourish it, and then hold the focus aloft, and I stab the groundskeeper instead of kick him in the head.
Okay.
This
Go
is
ahead.
so bad.
18.
Nice.
Stab, stab.
That is a hit.
All right, and 16 piercing damage,
Oh,
Sauce.
and another max
Oh
roll.
my God.
Look at
and
that.
The
and
highest
7 radiant
damage.
damage.
That is enough to do it, I believe. Nope, never mind. It is not enough to do it.
Can I
Um,
can I instead make it enough to do it by slapping him and like taking? Can I do like the got your nose thing and then that's enough?
No, that is a full action.
Darn it!
Getting someone's nose, that's an object interaction.
It's true.
Technically.
All right.
You will
If only
see
you were a
that
thief.
Herv's skull is on fire.
What?
As you do more and more damage, he like fire begins to like erupt from his mouth and eyes.
Jesus
And
Christ.
he's looking very
fighting
hurt.
fucking Ghost Rider right now?
Can I bonus action to tell him to call? No, it's not gonna work. Never mind.
Calm down.
Another shadow will move in
Don't do it.
and
he's gonna
attack
do it.
these.
No. Ah!
Oh!
What does that mean?
Strength drain.
Oh
Strength
no.
drain.
Oh,
We're fighting
no, guys.
Dementors.
6
Mentor
damage
dogs.
and 1d4
We're fighting the
reduction.
mentors.
Dang.
Oh, you said strength reduction?
Yup.
Do I get like a
Yeah.
Do I get like a save against it or something?
Have fun,
Um,
barbarians.
This just went from bad to worse very fast.
I don't believe so.
Shadows, man. They suck.
Fucking
Yeah,
shadow.
shadows are not fun.
And he got 4 of them. So,
Just
Yeah,
be glad
for
they're
your
not
strength.
intellect devourers and, eating
oh
your
god, yeah, that's
your intelligence instead.
I am just hoping the Ghost Rider, when we kill him, all these go away.
That'd be great. I'm gonna screech in pain and tell Torin that we need to hurry up and leave these people right away, or I will blow them up.
Torin, another one moves in and starts
Miss.
draining your strength. You'll miss. And another one moves in,
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Mm-hmm.
attacks V's. Strength 3.
Oh no.
Yeah, it hits.
Ooh, that is a hit. Damage. 6 damage.
Oh wait, what kind is it? Necrotic. I don't take half from that.
Necrotic. Yeah. So 1 less strength. Torin.
Fuck. Oh my god, I can't move out of here because then everything will get an attack of opportunity.
Could disengage as your action.
1d4 him. 1d4 him.
Basically, yeah. Can I just roll this 1d4 at the
Yeah.
beginning of my turn just to see if that'll kill him?
Okay. As you do that, he stops breathing and dies.
We
Oh,
win.
Jesus.
And his skull, the fire, completely gets put out. And like half a second passes
Oh no.
as out of his mouth appears one more shadow.
For real.
I am for real.
Oh my
Um,
god.
As
Oh,
this
man.
darkness emanates from his mouth and appears in the spot.
Got to be shitting me. Oh gosh.
Was at 14.
Oh god, what do I do?
Torin, get out of here. I'm going to blow it up.
Oh. I guess I'll take the disengage action then.
Okay.
And
And then you got 30 feet of movement.
that I do. This is my ruler. Didn't mean to do that. Where exactly is the exit to this coach house?
This is the thing you've unlocked earlier. The shutter door there.
Okay.
Object interaction I'd have as a bonus action, so you could open the door with a bonus if you get there.
Okay, cool. So I'll go there. Then I can get to there.
You doke. Oops, did not mean to do that. This one will follow Torin.
Of course it will.
And take an attack.
Miss.
Dang, Torin's getting some good
I'm
misses.
getting lucky as shit.
This other one will attack V's. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
18.
Holy shit.
V's.
Is there also strength drain on that, though?
There is. Good point.
Probably so many.
Yes.
Jeez, max 4.
What is your current strength at?
You don't know. Let me read something.
Sure.
Oh, we can't pop that out. Without doing a check, is it possible to see how durable these things are? How strong they seem to be? How much punishment they would be able to weather?
Without what? Taking action, basically.
Without taking an action or something like that. Can I quickly size
yeah,
them up
you
in the
can
heat of battle?
Yeah, you can do a let's just make this a perception check. I'll make it a.
Isn't that a Battle Master action?
I have no idea.
17.
Yeah, I believe maybe it is, but just based on generally, it doesn't seem like they're. I mean, first they're these like wisps, so it's kind of hard to tell how much of a beating they'd take, but you'd assume maybe not a lot. They don't seem that large. You have a hard time telling, to be honest. But you don't think it's, they don't seem insanely sturdy, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take one of the beads from the necklace of fireballs and I call out to Torin. Torin,
Yeah?
I have several potions of healing. Please administer one to me, or take me to a cleric. It'll be very easy to bring me back, I promise. And then without waiting for him to, without waiting to hear his response, I slam dunk the bead at my feet.
Okay. Cast that fireball.
31.
31.
I'm not even going to
What's
bother
your-
rolling my saving throw because half of 31 is more than my HP.
But is 31 double
No.
dead?
No,
Okay,
it's
good.
absolutely not. 31 isn't even my max.
So. Oh,
It's a
wait a sec.
it's a DC 15 dexterity saving throw from all but the shadow that is on Torin. Well, actually, no. I can do it here. So,
so
on
your
every shadow.
Your max is 39.
Yes.
If you were to fail this, would it do more than half your health? Isn't that what determines the
No, it's
immediate death?
more than all of your health, isn't it?
Well, what is your current?
Oh,
What
really?
is your current health? Is the thing. So
Does my
Well, yeah, it's not enough to do.
My current health doesn't matter because it's not going to do more than my max.
Yeah, if you end up
Yeah, I know.
negative your max HP,
Okay.
then you die. Yeah.
That's the
Okay,
thing.
I
yeah.
thought it was negative max, or negative half. Anyway,
So I throw it
dex
to
saves?
where it hits all 5 shadows.
Okay, and the horses, I assume. There's no way to really
yeah,
avoid
and the
that.
horses, I guess.
Oh no.
Except for Fancy.
True, Fancy lives on. Dexterity saves. What do they have to beat?
15.
Or take half damage?
If they get 15, then they take half. If they if they don't, then they take the full 31.
You have an advantage because of danger sense.
When they take half damage, is it rounded up or rounded down?
Everything is always rounded down unless it specifically says.
Okay, that is interesting. Sorry, what's the DC again?
15.
Okay. Okay, so this one beats it. This one beats it. Dead. Dead. This one.
Yes.
Dead. You are also down.
Yep. I stumble forward. Ugh. That doesn't hurt as I thought it would. Then face first into the ground.
Uh-huh. This place seems to be crumbling rapidly. Also, I guess I might as well check if the horses die.
How much HP does a horse have?
You would be surprised.
They're draft horses, you know? Maybe
Yeah.
they're a bit.
I guess they are large, right?
They are
Gotta be at
some
least-
biggie horses.
It'll be at least like 1/2 CR.
Okie doke. Moving to the Shadow's turn. Well, let's see.
How scared of fire are shadows?
Not scared of fire. They don't seem to be, but this place is going to collapse within the round, Torin. At least the backside of it. And as the fireball explodes and takes off the roof of like this back portion especially, it like cuts into the wall of this stone area here. The sun pours through and the shadows begin to let off this scream. They have disadvantage on their attacks.
Ooh.
As they both attack V's. Since they're unconscious, it would be an advantage, but because of the sunlight, it's a normal roll.
Yep.
Okay. One attack.
Nope.
Miss. One attack.
The sun's in their eyes.
It really is. Are those
Get
both
shit
missing?
on, Dementors.
Those are. As they screech. Okay, Torin.
We're having like no clue how to even process what just happened. is immediately gonna run back to this door.
Okay.
And he's gonna basically he's just gonna get like a stance and he's gonna use his breath weapon in a straight line.
Okay.
Is your line or a cone?
I think it's a line, or maybe it might be a cone on this one.
Even if it's a cone, I think you can avoid these if you aim.
I can't see the
Right.
map, so I have no idea. Just
Use your
wondering.
breath weapon. You can't.
Let me
breath-
check real quick.
Trying to remember if I think it was a cone.
He's a red
I can double check real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll that damage. Either way.
15-foot cone deck save.
Okay.
Roll that damage. It's just on a failed save.
Okay. Even if they were to save, they will be burnt up in the flames. As a big portion of this area is on fire now. That is your action, right? Breath
Yep.
weapon. Okay.
And I still had like 10 feet of movement, so could I like get in here next to V's?
Sure.
Just like right there next to her?
This place is fallen down. It occurs to you that you could potentially put your body over V's at this point, but you're not sure how much that would do.
Is there still like... you said the sun was breaking through in one part of this, right?
Yeah, this like back portion over here, the sun is breaking through more, but it's like a lot of this area is like toppling and leaning over.
Okay. What about back out here where all these horses are? Is
That
that, like, a
area
little
is
more
more
safe?
stable, but you don't know if like if this back area falls, the whole building might fall in. So you don't know which way.
Torin's immediately gonna lean down and he's gonna pick up V's in this like cradle, and he's just gonna use his movement to like get out here, like carrying V's.
Okay, it's half movement.
Yep.
Carrying something. Okay. Okay. Torin, roll a dex save.
Do I get my advantage on it from my danger
You
hit?
you do.
You can sense danger.
Yes, I'm in danger.
I'm a danger.
Hey.
Ooh.
Even worse with your curse.
Oh yeah, for every ally within 5 feet of me, I have -2 to my rolls.
Does that count if I'm
Yeah.
incapacitated?
Good point.
That's up. Yes, that's up to Gareth to decide.
You
Well,
can't
you're not
really
dead,
assume
so you're
these
not-
alliances.
You're not an object because you're not dead. So that's
I'm
the.
incapacitated.
You do get the sense, even carrying bees at this moment, that there is that same sense of offness.
There's the answer.
Oh,
I gotta change my necklace. I've got one.
you take 15 damage
Fine.
as
Completely
this thing
fine.
topples over. These mark an additional death save for that damage.
Sean, you would probably take half of that because it's not a shadow slapping us.
That's true. It is like bludgeoning,
What-
piercing,
what would-
and slashing.
What would that get rounded down to?
7.
So round.
Well, as long as you take damage, you're still raging. So.
True.
I mean,
Seven
it's
damage.
7, but also you can just apply damage, just like right click and apply half, and it'll do it automatically.
Yeah, so 7 damage.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, and do you just continue to move as you get out of this?
I
Yep,
rolled a
Torin's
natural
still just-
20 on my death save.
Holy crap!
Oh,
Oh my god.
Cool. You two, for the sake of this, do you guys move out of the shutter door? Is that like the goal, Torin?
Yeah, that's
As you're
where
doing
I'm trying to get to while I'm carrying these.
Okay.
Well, you're up now, actually. So.
It's still his turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think for the sake of this, you guys like, you heft open the shutter door, and as you like emerge out of it, just completely covered in ash as this building is toppling over, you take this sharp breath in, and you are feeling really bad.
Torin, did you get the keys?
No.
The mission, Torin.
Did you see what you did back there?
No, I've got my eyes closed. I'm resting.
Am I still just holding you, or are you just like?
Have you put me down?
No, I'm still currently holding you.
Then you're holding me.
All right.
The mission, Torin.
People outside are looking at you, and people are panicking. Some of them are running. Someone screams, "Another fireball!" And someone else screams to get the fire department, basically, as people are running around in panic. Some of them are looking at you. You guys clearly injured by this thing. Yeah.
Tell
it
them
is
they're
chaos.
all demon possessed, infernal speaking people.
I'm getting us out of here. And Torin's just gonna immediately start running down the road as fast as he can, carrying these back towards the manor.
Thankfully, there is so much chaos going on that no one bothers to stop you, as this building is on fire, and they are mainly concerned about being safe and getting away from this thing. And some people do see you running, though.
I'll probably protest and say go the field ward, find Shem, but I'm too weak to do something.
Cool. Well, you guys both, are you running back to Troll Skull Alley? Is that or the manor?
Yeah, definitely running in that direction, as of right now.
Okay. The whole group manages to convene at around the same time. But V's and Torin are coming in through the back door, probably. And it depends on if Torin if mainly Torin, if you try to be stealthy about coming into this place, the
manor? No way.
Rest of the group.
Torin's fucking kicking this door in practically, trying to get in here.
Yeah. So you both basically move in to the manor at the same time as everyone kind of convenes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Torin will be bashing through the back door as the rest of you, covered in bandages, most of you, coming through the front.
Huh. Well, looks like we all have quite a bit to talk about.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hello, everyone.
Who starts?
Hello, Bees. How was your coffee?
It was very tasty.
That's good. Any recommendations? Anything new?
Wait, how'd you know I got coffee?
It smells. Oh, wait. No, that's smoke. Why do you smell like smoke?
Triumphantly, she'll say, I blew myself up.
You did.
To answer Krandren's question, though, I'd be happy to start if there's no objections. Torin, put me down.
Objections.
This I have to hear.
We're gonna stand you up.
All right. Test our weight a bit. All right. Okay. I'm going to take off the necklace, take off one of the beads, and then attach the fireball bead to to my weapon. So there's now 8 circular objects that are hanging from it, and I'm going to put the necklace on the bar. Yes, well, we found out something very interesting. The Growlhounds, yes, they're all apparently demons. They summon shadow-like creatures, and they speak in Infernal. They're a horrible lot, really. I wouldn't be surprised if they were some measure of threat against the whole of Waterdeep. And you heard that right, demons. We just had to narrowly escape ourselves by blowing up part of the coach house, I'll be honest. But with that, we took out several demonic figures. The groundskeeper, in fact, was speaking in all manner of tongues. I've heard it before. It's a language reserved for those for devils and demons. And I fear that if that's who they have in their employ, then the Growlhounds are much worse.
Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I believe we already knew that they were a force to be reckoned with. If they already had in their possession the nimble right that almost blew up this establishment that we're in right now. And
Speaking of which,
correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you, of all people, told us that we were making a dangerous decision by messing with with that puzzle box over there.
Krandren, I understand your position, but if you begin patronizing me, I swear to Bahamut, I will blow you up right now. I don't want to hear it.
You don't look like you're in any position to do that right now, to be honest. You look a little weak. What happened?
I just told you what would happen. Were you listening?
No, there's a little more to that. Are you... I could have sworn you were a little bit more muscular before. What happened?
Well, like I said, demons, devils, they have draining properties. I do feel a little weak. I could go for a glass of milk, I do say.
I cast Cure on him. On her, sorry. With the Instrument of the Bards.
Oh.
Yeah. Cure wounds.
Yeah, Cure wounds.
Okay.
I don't have in my
that
hot box.
is 1d8 plus your spell casting. So just roll a d8.
Nope, sorry. Give me a little d8.
Heck yeah, let's
And
go.
then, so 6 will be 6 health. It's plus your spell casting, which is 5, so 6.
Yes.
Cool.
Cool. So these you are feeling a little bit less bad. Still feeling weak, as like weaker than you've been in a long, long time.
It's like I'm a little girl again.
So I think we learned a valuable lesson here. To be fair, like we should all not split at all. So keep that in mind whenever we're trying to do something dangerous. So
You
what
do
now?
have a valid point. It sounds like each of us could have used each other's abilities in either of these scenarios. So
I think
Honestly, I don't know what
up again.
I don't know what we would have done against demons, to be honest. Not really sure we would have been much out there.
Perhaps magic could have helped. They don't really seem to be the type to handle that sort.
Good point.
You know what helps? Pancakes.
Pancakes and friendship. I could go for some of those.
Can we go for sleep first? What time of day is it?
I think
It
we need to-
was evening,
Okay.
and yeah, as you got back, it's getting pretty dark at this point. This is the same day that you interacted with the sailors and went to the yawning portal.
Yeah, it's
earlier
been a
in the
long day.
Yeah,
I feel like we've done like a million things. Why don't we just call it a night, eat some pancakes in the morning, and then have our little discussion?
Yes, we do need to discuss the repercussions of this. It's a. Were you do you at least know if you were seen by anybody?
Not anybody that's still alive, you could say.
The groundskeeper
Couple
saw
of-
us, but he's no longer the groundskeeper.
What about before going in? Did anyone see you win?
Nope.
All right, well, feels like we're in the clear.
I am going to go get cleaned up. Sort of like brush like soot off of him.
Speaking of which, V's, don't you have magic for that?
I do.
Why'd you guys run around with all the soot on you?
Well, I was just feeling a little weak, you see.
Oh, that's fair point.
But now that we're no longer running or in danger from being devoured by shadow demons, here, Torin, Giste. And then that's
Hey,
the draconic word for clean. And then do it to myself.
who has the robot, the empty robot we found?
Oh, that's in the bag.
I think it's in the bag. Yeah, there's a lot of things in the bag.
We gotta look at that.
Yeah, we should probably check
Yes.
over what we got there,
All right, let's look at the loot. Spoils of war. All right,
including
this is what
our
we got from our adventure.
little figurine, right? The ivory statue of a goat,
Yeah,
a strange purple potion, and the body of a Nimblewright. Plus a bunch of rare resources adding up to about 5 platinum worth.
Hey, Dan, we already checked the number, right? This wasn't the same one, right?
No,
No, this
this
is a
one
different one.
is not. Yeah, not dressed up. By the way, as far as Ebyn goes, I was thinking to explain the absence. Like, you may be like sucked into the lantern at like random times and just emerge out of it. So
Okay.
maybe Krandren could carry around the lantern, and just when you're around, it explains why you're around and whatnot.
Sure.
If people are fine with that, just
yeah.
so Ebyn can be caught up and people can make sense of it.
Could hang out with your
cool.
patron.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good friends.
Cool. So everyone who wants to take a long rest can do that
Yes.
here.
I take a long rest.
Perfect. Torin is going to go take a bath upstairs.
Long rest. Yay.
Watch out! Why? No, not the ruler.
So you regain half of your hit dice per long rest, right?
Down.
Oh, that's how that went.
And then
Is
it's
that how
I
it
guess
works?
it's rounded down because we're an odd level. So
Well, that sucks.
gotta
Oh,
be a little careful. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if you used your hit dice, Group A, who went to into the clock world.
Group A.
Yeah. Group
How was
1
your
and Group
field
A.
trip?
Cool.
I wish it was insightful.
Is there
it
anything
was-
people want to do over the night?
Yeah, I want to like just. I mean, no, never mind. Yeah, no, never mind.
Torin's just
Um,
taking a bath.
We don't have to RP this, but Ebyn would inquire about what has happened in his absence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
that
he's up
makes
to
sense.
speed.
Yeah, you can just fill Ebyn in. Cool. Yeah.
Gareth's just gonna be tinkering on body. Getting that wine dispenser going.
Yeah, I'll help. Old man gear.
Okay.
I go find Torin sometime during the evening after he's freshened up.
And by help, I mean like I just play my flute, keep him
Yeah,
awake.
just
That's very
entertain.
relaxing. Thank you.
Roll a insight check.
Oh no!
All right.
Random insight check.
Inside. Normal.
Do not disassemble Johnny 5.
Badu seems pretty off put by the orb. And you kind of realize that they've always been a bit off put by the orb, mainly. That
Oh.
it's always been like kind of staring at it and
The orb?
kind of wanting to be away from it. Yeah, the orb you guys went into.
Badu, do you know what this is?
I'll just bleep and bloop at you.
Yeah, I gotta come up with a voice for you. Maybe you can learn the whole sign language thing, like the weird language that Mid knows. But then I'd have to learn it too. As a process. For now, let's just put this away.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Goof, do you want to say something?
Oh, yeah, I learned a lot. I have this handy spell to comprehend languages in any case you want to teach something to Baru. I can translate for you sometimes. Yeah.
I don't know if he speaks a language yet.
Bada beep boop sounds like a language.
You can give it a try.
I cast it on myself.
Okay. Comprehend language. And do you have, is that from the loot? Oh no, it's not from the loot.
It's first level. Let me
put that in chat. Okay.
To figure out this is
it's
gonna
only
work.
written language, unfortunately. You understand the literal meaning, so you can hear it, but you can't talk it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens is Badu, as Gur is getting ready to put the orb away, well, it's a bit of a shocking thing as he points. He has been pointing towards the orb and then pointing at himself. And this strange language, it seems to be a language. As you cast this, things start to make sense. He says something. It's weird. It's like you understand the language, but it's like no other language you know, where it cuts to the meaning of the word. Like,
yeah, it's very performant. Very like small words, good. Long words, bad.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, exactly. It kind of everything in this language seems kind of simplified. As you hear the word origin, which Badu says with these beeps.
Gur, I think Baru either came from the orb or belongs to the orb. He just mentioned he's pointing at it and he's saying origin. It's very hard to understand this very simplified language, but trying to tell us something about this orb and how it relates to him.
Yeah, I never really thought about where Badu came from. We just sort of found it one day.
You found it one day.
Ish. It was a trade, but the guy never really told me where he found them.
Oh, interesting.
Badu will then say, he will say, bad, looking at the orb. And he'll say the
Uh-oh.
word alien.
Oh no.
But he's not
He said alien, and he said bad. Bad alien.
okay.
When
I
he
don't have
said
a good
alien,
feeling about this.
yeah, when he said alien as well, he pointed to himself.
Oh,
Oh,
I relate that. Alien,
what else
bad,
is cool?
himself.
Bad. This is bad. He's an alien.
So he's
What
bad.
kind of alien are you?
He's a bad alien. Or
No,
origin.
no. Orb is bad. Badu, very good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He then says broken as he continues
No.
to point to himself.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fixing you up.
So can you understand this, Baru?
He doesn't seem to understand what you guys are saying, especially. But he's just kind of communicating to you guys, not expecting to understand what you're saying. Like he kind of understands your body language when Gur is like trying to make him feel better, that he understands that Gur's trying to be like kind of comforting, but yeah, it doesn't seem like the meaning is coming across completely.
Yeah, I hold Baru
Says he's
by his
broken.
shoulders, and I look at him. I tell him, "You are not your father. You hear me? You are
Yeah.
yourself. You are
Roll-
not bad."
Roll a charisma saving throw.
Alright. Where am I?
Just to see how you act this thing, how comforting you kind of are.
Saving throw. It's funny.
Saving throw?
Dude, Badu has such intense lore, and I
Nice.
love it.
Nice. Yeah. Something about something about your words, even though he can't really understand them. He says like it stops becoming words as he like kind of whistles, and he says amongst this kind of like song that he sings, he says safe.
Oh,
What a nice
I
song.
recognize that whistle. That's a happy whistle.
I wanna remember that whistle. I wanna write great stories about you, Baru. I wanna write a song with that safe whistle. Yours safe. And then I just back away.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Cool. I guess we'll go to V's and Torin. I think that's something that as you guys meet up after Torin's bath and cleaning up and resting a little bit.
Hey, knock knock.
Torin will go over and he'll open up the door. You don't normally come through the door.
Oh, I suppose you're right. I don't normally do this to people either. I just move forward and hug him around the waist.
Torin will like wrap his arms around her, like give her a pat on the back.
I can do that because, well, what I did earlier. I let him go at this point. I can do what I did earlier. You know, just throw fireballs at my feet because of a unique ability. Thanks for getting me out of there. I wasn't worried, but it's good to know that I can rely on you.
Well, let's just not try to throw fireballs at our feet too often.
Well, it all depends on what the situation demands.
That's true.
I've got one more.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to using that one.
Well, indeed, but if there is ever a situation where it must happen, and I don't get up, and you or anyone else can't help me stand up, well, there is always a piece of paper, a note, on my right front pocket. Read that, and then take me to any kind of cleric or I can't believe I'm saying this, or maybe even the Order of the Gauntlet or something like that. And with the instructions on that note, it shouldn't be too hard to breathe some life back into me.
Okay. Good to know.
Because it's a roundabout saying of, you can't keep me down. So I'm just explaining my actions. I did that with full confidence.
Well, I just don't know what to say. I was not expecting one of my friends to blow themselves up.
Just consider it a trick I can do, and then wink at him.
Good to know.
And the hug was a reward for being trustworthy. And good night.
Good night.
I go down in the kitchen and just like make myself some coffee or something.
Cool. Anything else people want to do over the night before we cut to the morning?
About my tattoo, did I get more things for it?
Did you get the killing blow? You did on the
On 2 of them, and the guy.
Okay. So I believe we're at 4 now.
We are at 4 now, yes.
Okay. Yeah, just continue to mark those down.
All right.
You feel with each of these you get the same vision I was talking about, where there's these kind of rubies that you see pour from these bodies as they die, and they seem to kind of melt into you. No one else sees this.
Okay. It's keeping a track of it in my mind.
Yeah. Well,
Does the
anything
tattoo look any different whenever it happens? Does it like does it make it look any different?
Roll either a perception or investigation.
I'm gonna do a perception.
You swear that the pattern seems to be slightly further than it was before, as you look in a mirror reflection.
Like further down my arm, or like?
It's very subtle, but it does seem to be, not that it's moved, but that it's spread out.
There's just more to it now.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like being drawn on, like
all right.
you'd swear.
Cool.
Okay. I think that we can cut to the morning then. Everyone could be in the like actual bar area of the tavern, and I guess discuss what to do next, or if there's anything else you want to tackle today.
Personally, yeah, Krandren might want to do some shopping nearby. He needs to pick up some crossbow bolts. It's running a little low after his past experience. Isn't there a local shop in the alley?
There is, yeah.
Haven't been there yet. So.
Hurts my feelings that you'd go.
We got
somewhere else.
nimble right, didn't we?
We got a full-on nimble right body.
Like now we have 2.
Well, it's a whole thing.
One of them isn't the
whole body to look at that we took out of Mechanus. So.
And we still have that extra arm too.
Yes.
Yeah. I would also like to go shopping. I'll ask Graham if he's going somewhere and try to join him, but I guess we want to do this look at this, investigate, or help investigate this empty new Baru?
It's not a Badu. They look very different.
I am 100% interested in that, of course. I just really need to quickly pick up some supplies. I'm running a little low after our experiences. I've got one crossbow bolt left. I desperately need more, so...
I'll go with you. I'll help you know if they're ripping you off or not. Or at least, I'll be honest with you, I'll probably get distracted digging through the trash.
Save me some money and I'll help you out later.
Got it.
Cool. Yeah, you guys can head out. And you go to the Steam and Steel, which is just down the road.
Which one is that? Is that
That
T3
is
or-
T3 over here. Yeah.
Right, the Genasi there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's the way I go.
Cool. Yeah. And you can make that exchange. Yeah, there's this fiery Genasi with this flaming beard that will greet you there.
Okay. On the way, walking there, are things mostly back to normal on the streets, or is there still kind of a little bit of craziness because of the fireball and stuff like that?
Yeah, you notice there's a bigger guard presence than before. Also, the area where the fireball hit, people are avoiding, and there are a few guards stationed there, and they seem to be. There are also some workers doing repairs there, but other than that, you don't see much else along the way.
Locked me in this building. I wanted to come with.
Are there walls?
There's walls everywhere.
Oh my god, there's walls everywhere. I'm getting rid of the walls. We don't need walls.
Oh.
Where we're going, we won't need walls.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, as Goof goes out, I notice, are the guards, these two guards here, the investigators still here? Or...
No, you do not see the investigators. These just seem to be regular guards.
Alright, I see.
You don't recognize them. Their faces.
Yeah.
So.
I'm joining Krandren.
Okay.
And... Sure.
Cool. And you just ask for crossbow bolts.
Yeah. What kind of store is this place anyway?
Yeah, I want to talk to the NPC.
Yeah, there's a bunch of smoke coming out of the top portion here, and you'll see that this like open area. There is a lot of tools around, and yeah, as you enter in, it gets noticeably warmer. As you see this Genasi hammering away at this weapon that he's crafting. And yeah, he will greet the four of you, well, counting Badu, as you enter in there. And he will say, "Hello there." Ding, ding, as he keeps on hammering away. What can I help you with?
Krandren.
Oh, I'm just looking for some basic supplies, crossbow bolts, and I'm just interested in what else you have around here. It's an interesting story you have. Are you a smith of some sort?
Yes, me and Avi, we own the store here. We do have crossbow bolts. And he'll stop hammering away as he like puts it to the water there to cool. and there's this hissing sound, and he'll take a second as he looks at you, and there's at the four of you. There's a bit of a look of recognition, and he'll say, "Do you happen to own that tavern on the corner there?" And he'll point in the direction of the Troll Skull.
Yes,
Yes,
we do.
we recently acquired it.
Do you happen to know about what that fireball was all about? That was awfully close to your place.
Dreadful. Woke us up and everything. We believe it has something to do with gang wars.
I want to say these
Oh,
check like asking to know what we know. Like he's like worried that we know something.
sure. Roll a insight.
Insight. Well, sorry. Closing this. Feature skills. Insight. Normal.
Pretty decently. He doesn't look nervous or anything. He just looks curious about what happened. Also a little worried, especially when he hears about the gang presence.
Yes, it seems like these gang wars are just escalating lately.
I didn't think that they got this far into away from the dock ward.
Seems to be a rare occurrence. Hopefully it doesn't happen anytime soon again.
Hopefully not.
I hope so. He will yell to the back room. He'll say, "Avi, get me those crossbow bolts."
Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to have any special kinds of crossbow bolts? Any rare cells?
He'll like brush his beard, which is flaming. He'll just move his hand through it
Awesome.
as he sternly looks. We have something, and he will like gruffly sigh as he will also head into the back room looking for something. And let's see here.
It's always a trick. You always want to ask them. There's always something that they want to show off.
Yeah, good
I
call.
know, because I do the same thing.
So it's not just you that likes to experiment, maybe.
Hey, Quinn, can you ask
nonsense.
like can you ask like I know you I have this rapier here. I know how to swing it, but I feel like more comfortable if I'm on a range, and I think can you help me pick out a new crossbow for me?
Oh, well, why didn't you ask me?
Oh, you can make one?
I can make stuff. I make
Uses
great things.
something kind of like a crossbow. Never quite
Something
seen anything
kind of
like
like a crossbow. No, I want
Yes.
something like a crossbow.
I can also make a crossbow.
Oh,
Jeez.
it. Well, let's see what he has, and
I'm not.
see.
I feel like you guys are limiting me to just my stuff. You know, I can make normal things too.
Oh, but we love your eccentric stuff.
for free?
Well, well, didn't say for free.
Oh,
Discounted though.
Everyone needs to make a living.
Yeah, I've got 3 kids.
He will come forward with some crossbows, bolts tipped with a strange green end, and he'll say, "Well, this is what we have. Some rare material from the north. Can pierce a bit more effectively than normal."
What does that mean? What does it do?
Is it? Should I try to recognize the material, or
I would also like to do that.
is that
Yeah,
nature?
both of you.
Or
Yeah,
what is
nature. Nature would be a good one for that.
that? If it's naturally occurring, but nice.
Oh, I rolled it as the
That was
skill
Badu.
defender. Yep. What is that? What is my nature?
It's an intelligence based.
Oh, +3, so it should have been 14, which I think you're still better anyways.
Yeah, both of you see that this is you've never seen this before. Let's see. Oh, by the way, you rolled for Badu.
Yeah, it should be a 14. Yeah.
14. Yeah, both of you. Something about this material is, yeah, definitely weird. As you're inspecting this thing, you've definitely never seen it before. But both of you roll an inspection check or investigation.
I
I was about to say.
Yeah, inspection.
Good at those. Usually,
Ooh.
hey, 20.
Nice.
It is an advantage, Gur, as you use your magnifying.
That's right. I got the thing.
No,
Investigation.
because you're old.
Can't forget your thing.
Because I'm an old man. Better.
Pretty decent. Yeah, it's strange that this it seems to be Gur, as you look at the small pieces of it, like it seems to be, it's hard to explain, as it's like cobbled together. It's almost like this sharp piece at the end. They took a bunch of little pieces of this crystal and had to form them together into a bigger rock. And Krandren, as you look deep into this thing, you swear you see a flicker of green flame within this tip here.
Interesting. Where did you say this was from?
Oh, some big explosion up in the north. The Wave Echo Cave.
Oh.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Do you know what this material does?
Oh, I know that it pierces most pieces of armor pretty easily.
Well, that would be convenient.
Supposedly
How much?
it's well, I'd say 50 gold for one of them.
50 gold?
That is a
50
very
gold.
expensive shot.
Well, the material is pretty limited.
Well, you still have it, don't you? Like, no one's buying it.
Well,
Ooh.
you'd be surprised.
So you've
Honestly,
had people
it's a
purchase
bit
this
of
before?
what do you say?
You've had people purchase one of these arrows before?
For 50? Nonsense.
Well, to be honest, it's a bit of a passion project. We don't get much of these odd materials over here, so I figure might as well.
But it's your passion.
No, I get it.
It's your word. Okay, so this is the best Snail's best work?
Nope. Bent Nail is the other place, Mr. Google.
Yeah, Bent Nail's the other place. This is
What's his name?
what is this? Stephen Steele. Yeah. He'll say
Doing my notes, but
yeah, he'll say, oh well, we've mainly taken commissions, but this is just a small crossbow bolt. You should see some of the weapons I craft.
Ooh.
have you made weapons out of this material?
I can't say I managed to get enough of it in one place. It's
So
quite
this is
rare.
rather experimental.
Yes, supposedly the town up there was run terribly, and they didn't manage to get all the resources they could out of it.
I've heard horrible things. They had a whole election that ended up in a whole chaos of the town. Crazy.
Yes. Well, if you manage to get a big enough chunk of it together, I'm sure I could craft it.
That would be interesting.
What about... Hold on, I have a proposal here. Are you interested, Krandren? Do you want these?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Alright. So, how about I write and share these tales across barns about your inn and this experiment and how great you have worked for us. Let me show you one of my tunes I have for a previous customer I probably won't be using anymore, and I'll just play some advertisement song for X.
Nice.
I mean, we've got to hear the jingle.
You can't be.
roll a you can
We've
roll
gotta hear
a
a jingle.
performance check.
Right, the band snail. They do the best.
It's also not the bad snail.
I know, but that's my
I did an
previous customer.
advertisement for him.
Oh, okay.
So roll a performance to see how well you advertise the previous place.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Ooh, unfortunately pretty low. He'll scoff a little bit and say, well,
Well,
would
if it's
be useful to
effective,
get more
then-
business.
Yes, if it's effective, then I'm sure we can come up with something fantastic.
I'll have to work something. This was just, you know, of the cuff. You know, I'll definitely do your business justice. And of course, just by saying your name is just worthy on its own. I played on bars here and our taverns. I've been pretty well heard.
Yeah, he'll be pondering it over, and he'll say, okay, well, 35 gold each.
Great, is that all right?
That's the deal.
So how many does he have there? So
He will bring. He has 5 of them made.
5. Well, I don't believe you're selling these very often, so I think they'll be here when I come back. But tell you what, I buy one of these for 25, and if I'm satisfied with the effectiveness, I will definitely be buying more. At least 2 more. At the regular
Roll
price.
a-
of course.
Yeah, roll a persuasion.
Give it a try.
Oh my god.
Nah, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He'll say, if I sell them to you for that, though, you'd practically be stealing from me.
I understand. Very well. I will purchase one of them for 35, and I will take another pack of crossbow bolts, regular ones. So that's a pack of 20 costs 1 gold. So this better be worth it.
Yeah.
If you don't
Bobby
mind
will
me
come in
asking,
with the
where
other crossbow
did-
bolts.
if you don't mind me asking, where did you find this material? Like, who's your supplier?
It happened to be a friend I know up there, but it's not exactly something you can get a large amount of unless you're a big business.
I wasn't thinking about. I could. It's not really my aesthetic, my type of material to work with. I just thought about maybe incorporating it into a couple of antiques and knickknack.
Well, if I get any more, I could potentially sell it off.
Oh, that'd be lovely. If you do, please leave a note over at the manor. I'll be sure to get it.
Doke, but I'll be waiting for that advertisement jingle. And I better get it too, or else you'll have another fireball on your hands.
Whoa.
Kind of scoff a
Whoa.
little bit.
I don't know if we
That-
should be talking like that.
Yeah,
I
that
was
happened
the
like
person that did it.
that's just
Sorry,
a few days
that was
ago. That's very
Dark
insensitive.
humor.
People died.
a lot of people. There's a child fearing for his life next to the explosion.
Hey, I didn't do it. You don't have to worry about me.
You
because
better
we don't-
watch your words.
I see squints at your fire beard.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna head out now. I don't want to be here anymore.
I appreciate your work though. Thank you. So
After
Till
they
next
leave, I want to stay and ask him if I can commission like a special crossbow or something for later.
That hurts my feelings. I'm just gonna walk
you
away
will-
now.
After they leave.
He will say, unfortunately, I don't do those magical crafting if that's what you want, but if you want a customized crossbow, it will only cost a bit more than the regular.
What kind of customs are you talking about? What can you think about?
Well, whatever you want it to look like, whatever material.
Oh, never mind then. I'll come back someday during the week, show you how your jingle's coming in. We'll expect to see if there's any good news about those materials you sold us. If they're good enough, then we'll proceed and do more jingles with you. And I just walk by.
He'll give
Bye-bye.
you a nod, and as you're walking out, he'll try to give you like a bunch of things he wants in the song, but you leave. He's like, talk about my fire beard, and Avi will say, if you could put me in there, that would be nice as well. And you managed to shuffle out before you get too much notes. But yeah, you guys can get back to the manor. Yeah.
So I'm going to write
There's
that down as a green flame crossbow bolt. I don't know, and I guess it just
It is
question
a
mark,
plus
question mark,
one.
question mark details. So
Yeah, it is a +1 for the sake of this.
okay, sure. That's one.
May have more things to it, but you don't really know.
I'll keep the
Just
question
seems to
marks in
pierce
there
them.
just in case.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, you get back to the manor, and I guess everyone's still around. You guys want to talk about what's next?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Maybe what you want to do. Let's group up here.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we got a few leads. I think we should go back to Manor at some point. I did not like to shadowy creatures and demon-like.
Rather unsettling.
It's
Yeah.
very concerning hearing about that within the city.
At
So
least-
what are we doing right now?
Well, we have a very hot lead at the Grelhund Manor Villa, whatever you decide to call that building.
Didn't you already blow it up?
Are you sure you don't want to lay low for a little bit? You may be wanted for murder.
Yeah, let's hide the necklace here. I think that might be evidence against you.
Yeah, you can have it, and I toss it to him.
We don't really take it. Are there any charges on it?
Nope, because I took the bead off and it's hanging from my weapon.
Okay. I just give it to one of the working dwarves or
Halflings?
halflings.
Do we have halflings anymore? What happened to those guys?
I think that's better suited in one of our possessions and not theirs. Just, even though it's inert,
The empty necklace?
I think that necklace should just be under our supervision.
Alright, I'll put it in my... Do we have a holding, like a safe here?
We can put it in the basement.
Yeah, just toss it down the stairs.
Slab to hold on to it.
We can trust Slab with it. I'm sure we can trust Slab.
Oh,
Can
no.
we? Is that a good idea? Giving the I forgot what he is. Oh no,
Bugbear.
the bugbear. Thank you.
He's a
Giving the
bugbear.
bugbear a murder weapon,
Look, just give it back.
planting the evidence on him.
Just give it back. I'll hold on to it.
What if we just give it? Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just give it back. It's fine.
I just want to point out, based on track records, maybe V's isn't the best person to hold it, but also I'm no person to talk, so I just thought I'd point that out.
All right. So we're going to Manor.
I don't
Where are you,
know.
Amanda?
That's a good idea right now. I'm pretty sure they must be at high alert, considering one of their buildings have exploded.
I mean, you guys weren't there yesterday.
No, but you two were.
I have an idea. What if we go to our investigator guys and ask them about that other fireball that happened in the manor that we do not know about, just to help on the investigation. And if they're on high alert, we probably have some backup.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we know more than they do.
You already know all about the fireball. I'm the one.
Yeah, it was a nimble. No, not that one. I think he's talking about the one that hit the street,
Okay.
right?
No,
I thought he was referring to Fireball 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Fireball 2. I was referring to Fireball 2.
Oh, yeah, that's her. She did that.
There's nothing more to be gained from it. I threw it in the coach house and destroyed a bunch of devil demon shadow thingies.
But they don't know that. The
Don't
guards
know that you
know
guys
that.
did it.
So is your plan to try and figure out if they know something or not? Because I feel like the more we pop our heads in, the more obvious we are.
Okay, fair point.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't pop up at 2 different fireball explosions.
If
Right.
if we actually wanted to go there, I would suggest a nighttime instead of broad daylight.
There's
Also, I may
There's
have
someone
missed
that has
this.
a better chance of sneaking in than, no offense, the 2 tanks.
What's a tank?
It's a goblin word for people that are put at the front in order to take the brunt of damage for the rest of us.
Like a meat shield.
Big Bone is that what we called it.
That sounds a little mean.
It also sounds accurate.
Well, if
Also,
we're
I
to
don't-
sneak somewhere, nighttime would be best, especially for me.
So if we're doing this at night,
There is definitely
what other
something-
leads could we go
There's
after?
definitely something more to the place. There was some commotion in the in what I assume was the foyer. Someone was shouting. We didn't quite get in. We had to deal with the groundskeeper and his assault first, but there's definitely something afoot there. It's not just what we encountered.
Wait,
Can I
So
can I
did-
mention something? Can I just mention something? If we're going into a place that has possibly more shadow monsters, wouldn't it be better to do it during the day?
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
a good idea. I mean, light. Shadow doesn't like light.
Yeah, from what I heard from your story, it seemed like the light really helped you guys out.
Do we have any magic to cast light if these things show up again?
Yes, look
Okay.
at this. And I cast my cantrip on my wand or staff.
That might be our better bet. I just don't want to.
I can also make clothing or your weapons or something light up. The smaller light than this one, or we could just carry torches.
I've got a lantern, just in case. But yeah, I just don't think broad daylight is the best time to be assaulting the estate of a nobleman.
Hmm.
But also, assaulting at night gives them a very big advantage.
Not if they're not prepared for it. So usually,
Yes.
sneak attacks will be at night.
What would be the best outcome if we go out there?
It might be
If we go out there right now, we might be stopped by the guards immediately.
I mean, that's if we're going through the road. Was there an underground way to get there? Sewers are everywhere.
Oh, the sewers again.
Do we?
There's like worms, aren't there? Like, when did you see worms coming out of the sewer? Maybe we could go and investigate the sewers.
Did you see an entrance to the sewers nearby when you were near the estate?
Wasn't really paying attention for that.
We didn't find one. We thought there might be some sort of secret tunnel entrance in the coach house, but there was not.
Maybe some of us that weren't there yesterday could scout out the area today, and
I feel like I
Yeah,
won't be very
idea.
useful for that. You guys mind if I just go home and see my family for a bit?
that
You guys can do the whole investigating stuff.
after the day we had yesterday, I can't blame you.
Thank you. Alright, so
maybe we
what's
should
the
lay
plan?
low.
What's the plan for
Possibly
now?
be prepared for tonight. That's all I say.
Okay.
May have to move quickly.
All right.
Alright, so what are the two most wanted over here gonna do?
I was
suggest you lay
thinking
low.
about going and talking to someone.
I mean, yeah, I was thinking
Not-
maybe you could do
Not
some more
anywhere around
investigation.
there.
I was thinking you could do more investigation in your fight club. See if anything's happened.
Oh. I guess I could. Well, I got this thing, and he'll pull out his sending stone.
Oh,
And he'll, like, tap on it. Like, hello?
What's up, boss? Yeah, we'll get the
Perfect.
communication.
How's everything going down there? Is everything still going all right?
Pretty good. I don't think it's been a bit quiet recently. Not too many fights going on. Heard about
All
the
right.
explosion over at the manor.
Yeah, no one's hurt. We're all safe.
That's good. I wouldn't mind if that gnome, well, bit it, but that's fine.
Alright. If anything happens, just start yelling into this thing or something. I always have it.
You got it.
Fight Club is looking okay.
alright. Well, I guess we just have the day off then.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to someone.
You do that.
Who?
Not a bad person. It's completely fine.
Are you going dockward wise?
No.
No? Oh, I was really
No.
hoping for an escort.
I'm-
Anyone else going dockward?
I'll come with you, Gur. I don't have any plans today.
Well, thank you.
I'm sorry, Torin, but I have to insist. Could you please tell me where you're going?
Be going over to the C word.
What for?
Just
I-
want to meet up with an old friend.
I mean
Now,
this
now,
in the nicest
Krandren.
way possible. Are you actively looking for trouble?
No.
Now, Krandren. We all have our own lives, our own secrets.
I just want to be informed. That's all.
Not looking for trouble, not planning on beating anybody up, none of that.
Just yesterday didn't go well for most of us, really, with splitting up. So I just want to make sure that we all know where each of us is and try not to keep too much secrets. It just could be dangerous. I'd like to know where you are, so that way if you go missing, I'll know where to look.
Going to the C ward, gonna go see an old friend.
Will you be back here tonight?
Yes.
Good. Just please stay out of trouble.
Will do. He'll like shoot you a finger gun as he walks out the door.
Visa
Almost
The
just
lamest thing I've ever seen.
Visa adjusts her hair ribbon and just says, "You're not my dad," and just walks out.
You
know my real
almost
dad.
died yesterday.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of us almost died yesterday.
Planned and
Yes,
calculated.
and I just watched.
Also,
Planned and calculated.
Also-
I was nowhere close to dying. But I'll spare you the
Also,
explanation.
is V's just leaving? I thought she was gonna walk me over to my house.
I was planning on waiting for you outside.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyways,
I forgot to tell the group, but I was able to communicate with what's his name?
Badu?
that's a good question.
Baru. Yeah, I was
Oh,
able
yeah.
to communicate with Baru.
Yeah.
I feel like we might miss the opportunity to also talk to that other Nimble, right?
Nimble, right?
Was he
Nim
talking,
still.
guys? Do you guys remember him talking or beep
No.
beep booping?
He didn't have any beep boops. He had hand motions. I
All
believe.
right, yes.
And I tried to read its mind and interacted with something
Ooh,
far
can you
beyond.
read Badu's mind?
All right, you did.
I've never tried reading Badu's
Yeah.
mind.
Give it a shot.
If we've got the time, quick detect thoughts on Badu.
Okay. See.
Let me see if I could just post it. Detect thoughts.
All right, Badu, sit down here. We're gonna have a quick peek into your brain. Or,
They
you know,
don't need to know. They just need to know a language, right?
a language, which supposedly Badu does.
Is there a
Cool.
way to show the details of the spell? Do I just drag and drop? How do I make it show up in the chat?
Oh, for detect thoughts.
Yeah, just so everyone can.
I guess
We can just click it.
roll. Does that work? Roll?
I don't have access to the spell, so it's just from the item. So maybe it's a little
Yeah,
different.
that's fine.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, it works. So, yeah. So just the normal detect thoughts. You get the You do get like, it seems it's a wisdom saving throw if they
They're not willing.
To probe
Okay.
deeper.
Yeah.
Surface level thoughts at first, and then
Okay.
probe deeper is DC 13 wisdom save.
Yeah. You get the surface thoughts of wanting to help Gur and following them, and also wondering where they're going, like wondering where they're heading next. Roll a insight.
Okay. Insight. Nat 20 again.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
You feel the vague sense of what you brushed up against before, but it seems smaller and more suppressed. There's that same dangerous thing that you're glancing by, but it seems very like smaller and more you get the kind of visual metaphor of like a where before it was like a bottle with a wide opening, this is a bottle with a very small like hole poked into it, so you can see that darkness still, but it is much less there. There's much less of an opening.
Interesting.
My guess is Badu thinks about flowers. He likes flowers.
Well, really, he just thinks about helping you.
Oh, Badu.
But
Give Badu a hug.
it is similar to Nim, just less access. Like it's there, but it's not as accessible. So there is a connection, definitely. I think it's something worth looking into. If we end up having the time, it might be good to take a look over that nimble right that we took from Mechanus.
Yeah, I'll stay and look at that with you.
I'm curious. So I'll be there too.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Oh, I just suggest looking at the Nimblewright that we got from Mechanus when you have the time, and I'd be very interested to
Oh, I was thinking about
look at it.
popping it open now to tell you guys what happens later. I mean, I have free time. It sounds like a fun project for the family. But if you want to come over now, I just thought you were doing the whole checking out the whole manor.
No, you're right. If you do any investigating at night or something, it might be something.
Yeah,
You can
I'll
me.
bring it back. We'll figure something out.
Sure. Anyway, best of luck.
Likewise, don't get caught.
Grumbo, where are you headed?
Out of character, did we ever make it to swap out magic items, or did we put that off? Because I feel like they're probably gone now.
Yeah,
I thought
was one
I thought we did like
opportunity.
Yeah, I thought we re-upped, maybe? Or
Yeah, I never like declared one. I'd either like to do that or go get a magic item, I guess.
Yeah, there was a opportunity to do that, and I said people can switch out things in between sessions there.
Okay, can I?
So yeah, I don't think you
retroactively
used.
take advantage of that.
Yeah, I don't think you used an item since then. So
No.
yeah,
Okay.
you could do that, and if there's anything else you want to do during the day or people you want to follow.
I'm sticking with Krandren the Sensible.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
What about you, Ebyn? What's Ebyn doing?
True, Ebyn.
Grumbo, I'll follow you over there. This dagger has been a bit underwhelming. I thought it would have been a bit more useful.
All kinds of
You talking
magic
to-
over there. I'm gonna get boots that let me climb on the ceiling.
I don't know what I'm going to get yet, so I'll have to browse their wares, but something a bit more useful than a dagger.
And Grumbo yells, "Shopping spree!" and runs out the front door in a montage.
Yeah. Trying on different magic items and
Yeah.
then saying no until you get the right
Yeah.
Now that glamware. Okay. Yeah, Cyrus. Callback.
yeah.
Deep callback. Okay, I guess for this we can basically just let's go alphabetical based on the call. So V's you're going with Gur, right?
I'm going with
Is that
Go,
right?
yes. Company.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll do that first as you guys go down to the one man's trash. And I think it's just you two, right?
I think Mr. Goof is also coming.
Are we meeting
yeah.
your shout? Are we meeting your tips?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you three can go go there.
What about the body, the empty Nimrod?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Okay.
Oh, Go, it looks like you have a bodyguard. This fellow here is leading with us.
Yeah. I mean, Bob is always going to come over, but if I'm going to see my kids, a bodyguard for my kids and a bodyguard for me, would be nice. Again, you don't have to come.
No, I'll come along.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you guys enter in.
A lot of bodies.
And, yeah. And Ben will be just kind of bored sitting at the cash register over there. And he'll just be kind of daydreaming as the door opens up.
Eddie! Cypher! Olivia! Come down!
Oh, he pops. Yeah, and then he'll call the Cypher and Vivi to come down as well.
Alright, kids, I've got a fun new project for us. First of all, you probably know you guys know what nimble rights are, right? I feel like you should. I'll plop up the nimble right body.
Yeah. Cypher will look immediately entranced by this thing and say, "Oh my gosh, does this have machine gun arms?" And it'll be like tinkering with it and like be like really forceful with it.
No, but it could.
Vivi will like smack him in the back of the head a little bit. Bennett will come over and say, I think I heard about these things.
Oh yeah. Well, we have one of these. Well, first of all, let's give it a good inspection, see what we can learn from it. And second of all, we're gonna have a nimble right buddy come over in about a week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Here's a struggle. He doesn't seem to speak languages with his mouth. He seems to be only communicating with like hand gestures. Hopefully the translator comes with him. If not, we'll figure something.
Wait, these things can talk? Bennett will say?
For the most part, no. That's why this one that's coming over is a special one.
Okay.
Anyways. Project for today is trying to figure out how this one works. And then when the other one comes, see what the differences are. See if we can... just see what we can learn.
Was this one of those finds in one of the alleyways on one of your trips, or?
Oh no,
this one. This one.
Oh, much more dangerous than any of my other trips. I wish it was in the alley. Yeah. No, I pull out the little orb again. It came from the little pocket dimension that comes out of this orb.
That's what that thing's for?
Yeah. Oh, I never told you guys. Yeah, this opens a dimension to some place called Mechanis. Am I pronouncing that right, Mr. Goof?
Yes, rather.
Mechanis.
Yeah. Mechanis.
Mechanis? Oh, thank you.
You get it right.
Oh, words are not my forte. Vivi, do you know anything about Mechanis?
Yeah, I mean, Badu seems alien-like, so must be from another world.
Vivi will think back to her readings. Let's see. She'll say, well, it seems pretty scary, and, well, I heard that it's like a big clockwork place where all the creatures there, well, they work together. I don't think they think for themselves. At least that's what I read.
Like they all have one kind of brain?
I've heard this. They're like hive-like. They all work towards the same goal. All have the same mind.
Yeah, Vivi will be nodding and say, I guess supposedly they all replace each other as well. It seems. Well, I also heard about people having more problems with it, with that place.
What do you mean?
She'll look at Bennett for a second, like she's kind of worried about saying what she's going to say. Well, I mean, it was just one of the books I was reading recently, but, well, supposedly there's a place, what was the name? Luskin? Supposedly they had a lot more problems. Some people dying to these things?
I believe that.
Luxon. Isn't that where the wizards supposedly got the nimble rights from? That's pretty bad to hear. But I get what you're saying. place was dangerous. As soon as we walked in, we were ambushed.
Yeah, she'll look. There's a look of a little bit of worry, especially thinking that you've been to this place. But
Don't worry, I have very capable friends.
Well, don't worry, Showler. Your friend, yeah. I mean, your dad has very good friends. I'll look
yeah,
at
she'll
me. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I don't think I've ever actually introduced you two to my children. Benolds, Cypher, and Vivi. This is V, and this is Mr. Goof.
Yes, son.
Yeah,
Two
Vivi
sons, one
will.
daughter.
Yeah, Vivi will attempt to hide behind like anything that's there. Benolt will go and shake your hands, and Cypher will take this as an opportunity to like walk around and inspect all your weapons and whatnot. He'll say, "Whoa, what's that thing? Is this a sword? Why is it so pointy? I thought you were meant to hit things."
Oh, this is a very brutal and efficient weapon, young sir. I'll take it out, show off
Doesn't look.
the blue steel and everything, and kind of like shine the runes and stuff. It's actually a two-parter. You see this part. This is a focus. You hold the rapier in your sword hand, and then this you focus on, and it channels your magics through the rest of the blade. And then I'll just hold it up, and it kind of floats maybe like an inch or two above Visa's hands.
Yeah, he'll look pretty astounded by the floating thing. He's going to he tries to jump up and grab it. He's too short though. He's like grabbing up at it. Why is your sword small? Why don't you get like a bigger sword? Wouldn't that hit things harder?
Well, you see,
And
this one is meant to
he will
thrust
continue.
into point. It when you focus it on a single point, you get a lot of force behind it, and then it breaks open whatever you're trying to attack. You see, and she'll like adjust her glasses.
Yeah, Cypher will continue to just be like in the background of any scene that's happening. Cypher is just questioning these about things. And also, Mr. Goof, that's a big hat. Why do you have such a big hat? You have to get protected from the sun? Do you sunburn a lot? My friend, it just over and over. Blah, 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 blah. While that's happening, if you want to roll a Arcana check at advantage for this inspecting this nimble, right?
Yeah.
The advantage coming from Benolt helping. Nice.
Advantage.
Yeah. Great advantage.
Shoutouts to advantage.
That is a good one. Oh,
So
yeah, it
good
would
to
have
have
been
family.
Oh my god. Let's see, what do you get out of this? It seems to be quite similar to I mean, you fought these things, so it seems quite similar to the others before. Basically in the materials and the construction and whatnot.
I think one of the things I'm trying to figure out is why do the other ones dissolve once they're beaten, but this one's just sort of still here?
Yeah, one thing you put together is that this thing is powered off at the moment, and similar to how Badu has like a power core, this one would have. It needs some source of power in order to be turned on, basically.
Okay.
I don't think we should turn it on though.
I mean, I don't have a power source to turn it on.
Okay.
Also, we don't know if it's bad or not.
Well,
the guy
said bad, evil. I'm pointing at it.
I mean, he pointed at the orb.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's already some nimble rights around, and one of them seems to be the sentient. Can't just judge them all by one evil banner.
Oh,
For all we know, this one was shut off because he was one of the good ones.
Maybe.
by
I'm
the
just
way,
saying,
Gareth-
if we want to turn it on, we probably want everyone around.
Oh, no, I'm not going to turn it on now. I don't even think I can right now. I need a power source. Yes, V's, you were saying?
I did forget to mention, when we were at the Grauhund Villa, the little doohickey that they gave us, the umbrella-looking stick thing, it was making some sort of racket. I believe that that our objective, our destination, is definitely there. That Nimblewright we're searching for, it was pointing towards the villa.
Hopefully Krandren finds something out, whatever he's investigating. Maybe he'll get a good look at it. Maybe he can see something in there.
We're probably going there at night, right? Or just to scout out?
I think Krandren's scouting out now. Maybe infiltrate at night, but that's... I feel like it's too soon. After a giant event like that, they'll be on high alert. Everything will be pretty dangerous.
Once we reconvene, we'll have more information, and we can extrapolate our plans from there.
Good
You
point.
want to leave the body here? Nimblewright?
Nope. I will not leave a Nimblewright in my home with my children. Are you crazy?
No, I'm just asking.
No! This is where my children sleep. Oh, by the way, and I'll start dumping out some of the rare materials that we got out of the dimension as well. What do you guys make of this? Looking at Benolt and Olivia specifically.
Let's see.
I'll give it a good look as well, because I don't think I've actually taken my time to look at the materials.
Yeah, Benolt looking this over will say, well, I'm not really sure about this, but I think that from what I've worked with before, this might be something with some power to it. This metal over here, it what I heard about Mechanus, something's living about it. Like, there's something in it.
You think it'd be good to use for one of our projects?
Well,
would the living aspect of it make it stronger, or would it be a detriment to us?
Well, from what I heard, it's pretty fragile stuff, but if we need some source of power, we might be able to fiddle with it.
Ooh. Interesting.
I mean, I also hear that some powerful wizards will buy this stuff up pretty at a high price, so that's something to consider.
Oh, absolutely. I think that was the main idea. I just wanted to see if there was any value in this as a building material. Thanks for your input.
Problem, Pops.
Speaking of which, did you ever give Krandren your invention? Did I take that from you? I don't remember what happened to that.
I think he has it, from what I remember.
Out of character, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you, out of character voice.
No problem.
Krandren just appears behind the window. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, Krandren has it. Cool.
Yeah, pigeon. Oh god, there's a pigeon in the building. Cypher's chasing it. The whole place is getting destroyed.
Flying is illegal. Start shooting at the pigeon.
Cool.
Well,
I think that's basically all we
You got
wanted
hurt
to
the last
hear.
time you shot at birds. Remember that.
Yeah, but now I've got family and friends. Unstoppable now.
Is there a menu? I know I've purchased something from you before, but is there a list of all that you have? What sort of things do you have? Maybe I would like to buy something.
We have everything and anything that you could want. I think last time you did buy something. Didn't you buy barbarians from us?
Some marbles, yeah.
Yeah. If you want more marbles, you should probably get them before another kid, dupes you out of other beads.
At first I thought I got the short end of the deal, but I think I came out on top, all things considered.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I would like to buy some more marbles, please. And
Roll
yeah.
yeah. You can roll a d20, and if it's above 10, they'll have it. If not, then...
Yeah, I think you bought like 1,000 last time.
Yeah. 12.
Okay. Yeah, they will have it. It's another thing that would function as marbles, but isn't marbles this time, or ball bearings. What else could it be? I don't know. Let me think. What else is small?
Gareth, what does anything and everything mean? Like, what's this? Is this a musical instrument?
Yeah. I mean, I think it is. I don't know. It could be a musical instrument if you put your mind to it.
Yeah, it's like a rainmaker filled with like beans.
What do you use it for?
It makes sounds. It's relaxing. Just tilt it over.
Tilt. Oh, I get it. That is kind of relaxing if you do it over and over.
Yeah.
Tilt. Tilt.
There's a fire bead. There's a fire prayer bead in that. It just explodes. Okay. Cool.
Well, we've also got these little figurines of like popular fighters and stuff. It's really neat.
Oh. Well, perhaps I'd like to browse and maybe I'll find something.
Yeah.
Feel
free. There's a good cafe down the street if you want more coffee.
I think I might, yes. Never mind. You want to get to the next people, so I'll just hold off.
Yeah, it's either way. Just keep things moving. But yeah, so you guys are down there. Cool. Okay, so Grumbo, Ebyn, and potentially Krandren. It sounds like. Because you guys are going, or at least Grumbo and Ebyn are going to the Blackstaff Tower, and then going back up to check out the estate. It sounds like that's the plan.
Yeah, I wanted to check out the estate, but I don't think it's a good idea to be by myself after
more decisions being made.
After previous experiences, so we'll stick with a group.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Krandren as well, and obviously Ebyn if Ebyn's around. But gonna power in numbers,
Okay, cool. Yeah, so as you approach the estate, you guys can switch out your gear whenever, your magic items, and if you guys can see even from far away that the corner where the explosion went off, there are multiple guards there, and you also see a short woman wearing black clothing, clearly a noble. You see a 9-foot tall half-orc behind her, and she's talking to one of the guards.
Do these people match the ones from the memory?
They do.
I looked at, yeah.
And the woman seems to be very loudly talking to one of the guards. But you see it from far away. You can approach closer to listen. It doesn't seem to be cordoned off too much. It's just like right next to the estate.
I think I'll go about just walking down the street and do my best to overhear what they're talking about. Get a get a good look if there's an alley nearby. Try to look if there's some sort of other entrance in, or if it's all covered up by guards.
Sure. You guys can all make a perception check if you're all walking by.
Is this the estate that's crumbled?
Yeah. This is they're mainly by that coach house where the fireball went off. Which is in like the corner there.
Wow.
Ew.
Jeez.
Oh,
Used up
great.
all your nat 20s.
Yeah, gotta balance it out.
Even even with the low rolls, what you mainly get is, especially when you're passing by really closely, since there's so much going on, there's so much noise in general. What you do over here is the woman loudly saying something about how they have this covered and that she doesn't want guards interfering, and that they're working on repairs, and yeah, that's like as much as you get.
Okay. Are the guards there city guards or their own personal militia?
They are city guards, but
Okay.
you do roll an investigation, I'll say. Yeah.
Okay. There it is.
Ooh,
There it is.
Nice.
Oh my
there it is,
goodness.
boys.
It's either
Um,
ones or 20s.
One of
you
those
will
kind of
see,
nights. Yep.
yeah, a little ways behind the woman and her half orc, there are like two other guards that have the noble emblem of the Growlhounds. So it seems like, but they're talking to the city guards. So they have their own militia force, but they're interacting with the city, and they're saying basically that they have it covered.
Okay.
But yeah, you make it to the other side and can communicate that you didn't hear much, but you heard that much. So, yeah.
Do you think there's anywhere else we can go around here to get a better vantage? Asking the group.
Yeah.
I guess I would defer that. Gareth, do we see anything? Like, can we get above? Can we get close in any way? Or is there any obvious vantage point of reconnaissance?
Yeah, if you want to roll a perception check, if everyone wants to roll a perception check, just looking around.
I can't see very well. I don't have my glasses.
Yeah.
Well,
Looking around, I don't know, like as you look around, you see that a lot of these places are noble houses, and you see a guard tower, but you doubt you could just freely walk into there. Yeah, there isn't too many vantage points that are like just accessible to the public.
Maybe
you do see there's a bunch of trees in the yard, which may like cover you if you want to get up on the wall potentially, but even then there's quite a bit of people in the street, so yeah.
We might want to wait for backup, but maybe you could incapacitate a guard and take on his identity? You are pretty good at disguising.
I don't think I would try that in daylight.
No, we would
Perhaps
need to wait
during the assault, I could blend in like that.
You could get
Ebyn,
us
you
in.
have some experience with burglary. How would you break in?
Well, we'd have to case the joints, see what their patterns are.
whether or not someone is there. People leave. It's heavily guarded. Whether or not there's any entrances out of sight. It depends.
So maybe we should stick around for a while to see if there's a pattern to the guard shift, maybe?
That's a good start.
Okay, I'll take this corner over here. Yeah, maybe if we could just split around the block, see what we can see, try to stay blended in with the crowd.
What another way to test them is make a small distraction that would require the guards to investigate and see what the response time is, whether or not people stay nearby, whether or not they run. I could start a small fire somewhere.
Grumbo, you're pretty good at that. Small distractions. Well, not so small, really.
I thought you meant starting fires.
Well, that too, of course.
I don't know who you're pointing fingers at here, you know? I'm
seem like the
sure
proper
maybe I've
amount
blown
of
up a
chaos.
house or two.
It's a proper amount of chaos for something like that.
So what's the overall plan, though? Like, what's our end goal here?
Well,
Like, once we get a distraction.
we observe the patterns of the guards as they react, see if there's any openings in their methods, hang around for a little while, see if there's a pattern as well to the way that they move around during their shift. So that's what I've got so far.
Normally, I spend multiple days doing something like this.
But in preparation for what exactly? A full-on assault? A sneak? What's our goal here?
It is a good question.
We
know
are
that
in the middle of a nice ward in a city, you know?
We do know that the Nimblewright's in there, and we know that there's a connection to Rogue Zentarim that are part of this Growlhund estate. So it seems like it'd be better if they were all to just go away, but you're right. That would be could possibly be a little too much. I know that we have to come here eventually. Perhaps we should talk with the group specifically what to do. Do we go in, take out the Nimblewright, and come and get out, or
Who has sovereign glue? Does somebody still have sovereign glue?
I think it's gone.
I guess I'm asking.
I used to have it, but I traded it in for the.
All right, I was thinking really dark, so it's probably good that you don't have it.
Glue them all
God.
together and throw them in the sun.
Glue all the doors shut and light the house on fire.
Oh my goodness.
Good.
Christ.
What about the windows, though?
What happened to you and your early halfling or gnome life?
Hey, hold on a second.
Change,
You
man.
already snuck in and tried to kill these people, alright? You already burned down one of their houses.
you
Don't
ruined the guard's
He's
life?
a demon.
yesterday.
yeah, don't give me this holier than thou shit.
He's
Yeah,
a demon.
Alright.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I guess recon is the mission for now. I
recon
suppose.
for now. Yes.
What kind
Okay.
of distraction were you thinking, Ebyn? You were thinking to start a little fire of some sort?
Either something loud, something with fire, something that demands attention.
Do you have something in mind?
Not really. I have a tinderbox. I'd find
Okay.
something flammable. But getting caught doing that would not be good.
Is there...
Have anything like fireworks? Maybe. You seem like the kind of person that might just set them off for fun.
Unfortunately, no, I don't have any.
No, it's
Nothing
not about
expressed
Grumbo.
on me.
Specifically.
It's,
Oh, well, those are fun.
I mean, I can kind of make fireworks happen. I don't really have any fireworks.
So I can make the sound of a scream, but I don't know if that's enough. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Is there any source of water left over from the fire? Is there any? Is it just guard? Is there fire brigade? Is it just?
There's mainly these guards now, and yeah, there's a little pools of water from the fire brigade putting out the fire, but mainly everything's just burnt out.
DM.
Yeah.
So minor illusion says I can create a sound. Its volume can range from a scream to a whisper. Can I make the noise of a fireball exploding using minor illusion, or is that a bit too much?
I think that, well, just based on that description, it would be louder than a scream.
Okay.
So I mean, you could make the sound of a fireball that's as loud as a scream, which would be a not very loud fireball, but it's
Firebolt,
possible.
maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Basically a firebolt.
I have an idea. I can cast minor illusion at the same time of a scream, screaming that there's a fireball right before the fireball sound.
Oh no! I'm about to get hit by a fireball. No!
It'll be more believable, even though it's a little
yelling
quieter.
fire in a movie theater. Great, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man,
this can only go well.
Worth a shot.
Well, it sounds like first you're just doing reconnaissance, or is the idea to do the distraction right away and see what people are doing there?
Start
like
on
the whole day.
Start on recon, I guess, and then I guess partway through the day we'd want to regroup and plan our distraction so we can all be ready for it.
Okay.
That's my vote, anyways. I'm not the king or anything.
Definitely not the king. We know that much. Okay. If you're doing reconnaissance, just everyone make one more perception check here. And you're taking different corners of the building. Okay.
Hoping for a good perception at some point. Come on. Nope.
Okay. Based on that,
I've been
based on your positioning there, Grumbo, you didn't see what happened, but there was some interaction between the lady and the guard, and then the guard just left. He said something to a few of the other guards, and now the city guard has left the area.
And left who? The private guards of this demon clan?
Yeah, they they left the mercenaries there, and they did put up some like barriers, just so people wouldn't like move in to the that blown out part of this estate. But yeah, the city guard are no longer positioned there, and the woman will go back into the locked door in the back there, and you can see it's a pantry that's this back door, and yeah, everyone will go back into the estate. That's
So
what you see on your corner.
Nobody's outside anymore?
Nobody is outside. And
can I see Krandren?
Yeah, you can see him. It's decently far away.
Can Krandren see me?
Maybe it's like at times there's like crowds, and based on your height, depending.
I start giving really nonsensical hand gestures like a third base coach, trying to explain to him that everybody has gone back inside. Lots of hand rolling around each other, lots of like pointing and that kind of thing.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Why do
I'm
they?
loving this.
Okay.
Hey.
Roll a intelligence, Krandren. Straight up.
Oh, just a straight intelligence check.
Yeah.
Confusion.
Yeah. Yeah, you think Grumbo's doing some gang signs? Maybe he's trying to get the attention of the gangs there. Who knows? Based on your perception, Ebyn and Krandren, you realize that it doesn't seem like they have many guards on the outside. It seems like they focus all their guard power on like the inside of the wall. They don't have really people patrolling the outside. So if you're on the outside, you're probably safe for the most part.
And how long did it take for us to like notice those?
It's just like over probably an hour or so. Grumbo notices these things, and you guys just wait a while and see that.
Yeah, after a while, if there's nothing, then I'll make an effort to regroup. Yeah, I'll do some regular hand gestures over to Grumbo to try to get him to come over.
I'm well versed in hand gestures, but I'll leave that up to Gareth if I understand your hand gestures or not.
Yeah, you can understand the come over here gesture.
Well, it looks like the coast's clear, but what happens once we get inside?
It's a little troubling. I was hoping there'd be more to actually see out here.
Maybe we should get Gur and Torin and V's and Goof.
What
They'll
else
be able to do much more as a big group.
I could get inside easily. I could just blink into the window, but I mean, that doesn't do us much good. You know, if we're looking for a fight, we might need everybody.
The last thing I could think of is looking for a sewer entrance nearby, so we're not just seen walking here.
Well, let's take a look.
Could I investigate or possibly okay, I'm not sure how to do this. Like, not actively look like I'm investigating, but try to search for a sewer entrance nearby?
Yeah. Having had interactions with the Xanathar Guild, would I know of any, like, Xanathar passageways that run nearby?
I would say, let's see. Ebyn, you can roll a history check just to see if you remember if there's a Xanathar place here.
Maybe.
You think you remember the general area of one, which you can lead the group to. I'll say you can make that investigation. I don't think it would be too, like, visually, like, you don't need to blend in too much to just be looking at the ground, you know?
Okay, sure. Just
So,
wanted to make sure I'm not being too sus.
Yeah.
13. Not bad.
Okay, yeah, based on the investigation, you find a sewer entrance that is dusted over by like the road general material. It doesn't stick out a lot, but you could potentially go in through there.
Are there any thieves' camp markings around it?
Let's see. Roll a perception.
At disadvantage? Since it's in
It
sunlight?
would be a disadvantage.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. It doesn't seem like it's marked in any way.
Well, it's
Doesn't
dusted
look like
over.
it's
It doesn't
much use.
doesn't seem to be used. I'm sure we could figure out a way here from an entrance near the manor.
So it's like, is this thing in the middle of the road?
It's off to the side, in like a side road, one of the less populated ones.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we want people seeing us going down here or not, but here it is.
Well, do you think we could find our way from the sewers near the manor to here?
I've walked around most of these sewers. I think we could easily find our way.
I have questions about that, but that's for another time. Let's
All we
What
gotta do is
hasn't
get around the
Grumbo done?
corner. I met a lot of
would
good
be-
friends down in the sewers.
I would be so terrified if I turned a corner in a sewer and saw a gnome without his pants on walking towards me,
Oh my
holding
God.
his clothes. I'm a wizard.
I just
What?
hang them from the top of my walking stick so they stay dry. Hello?
Waterdeep really has turned to shit lately. Cool. Well, anything else you guys want to do during the day, or does it sound like you want to get more people involved?
That's up to Krandren and Ebyn as far as what our like main
And goal.
hope is for this. Yeah, like, is it sneak in and grab something? Is it like sabotage? Is it just go in and kill everyone? You know?
I don't think it would be easy to take out the nimble right and just leave with it, considering it ability of throwing a magical item and possibly and nearly destroying the manor. It's just I feel like it might be a little too dangerous to try to take out. But then how do we explain to the guards what happened? You think it's possible we could do this without getting caught?
There'll be lots of noise at the very least.
I might be paranoid here, but if the guards were here talking to the demon cult and they investigated this explosion, I would kind of assume the guards are in on it with the demon cult.
Wait a minute. What if we... Okay, so we know that the Zentarim are in there. What if we just frame the Xanathar?
That's a great idea.
Well, that should be pretty easy.
Just make it look like it was a raid from them, leave a mark, and leave.
I think that's a great idea.
We'll have to not be seen, which will be difficult.
Well, we'll stick to the sewers for getting in and out then. But it would probably be better to go over an actual plan with the rest of the group.
I agree.
I agree.
You
Let's get home.
Yeah, do either of you think we can get anything else from here?
We could try making that distraction. See what the response is.
That's true.
Grumbo, pick up a rock and try to throw it through the window.
Oh my god.
Sure. Roll a dexterity. Straight dexterity.
Stop away! Stop.
I love it.
When he's doing that, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion at one of the other alleyways and make it sound like there's like a little kid yelling, like, haha,
Okay.
take that, or something.
You missed with the first rock. Some
Yeah,
people look
I mean-
Oh my god.
That's an
That
old
time
man
you just
throwing
hit
rocks
the
at
wall.
us.
You hit the wall. Yeah.
Grumbo, let me try. Let me try.
Oh yeah, you're better at this.
Just
Here's kind of a
make
thing.
sure I'm not seen doing this.
You honestly, people are looking around at this point. So you have to go to a different place. People just like some people are like, what's that old man doing? And it's just
Krandren's gonna
or-
stealth away, I think.
How far away am I from them?
You just go like
Good.
I'd say like 60 feet down the road. 30,
Who's
60.
looking at me?
There's a couple on like the corner of the road.
Say,
Two
what are you
nobles.
looking at? And I throw a rock towards them as well.
Are you trying to hit them?
No. I'm just trying to scare them away.
Okay, you're just trying to. Yeah,
He's gone
they will-
crazy.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
they
it's
will
not letting
back
me
up
use the sling. For
Uh,
some reason, it says I need to use an ammunition.
Oh, yeah, that's in the. I think I can maybe fix that. Yeah.
Competition.
Let me see if I can fix it.
I mean, I have sling bullets, but and like
I don't-
an insane amount of ball bearings, so I'm assuming it's fine, but I'm not sure.
I mean, if
try
Grumbo
roll it
has
again.
rocks, you can get a rock.
I'm just screw it, magic stone.
Okay. I'll say just based on this, you can roll at advantage because this is what you do. You can throw a rock at a thing, hopefully.
Sick.
Nice. Yeah, you shatter the window. And people, there's enough of a crowd here that it's hard to tell. You can also do the illusion of the kid running off.
And then
People
can
look
I
for that direct.
immediately like move locations stealthily
Yeah.
from where I slung this magic rock?
So why
Yeah.
are you trying to break a window?
Just see what they do, see what
See
kind
what
of
happens.
guard
Okay,
reaction we
Public
get.
vandalism. Okay.
Poke the bear. Come on.
They're
Fine.
demons, Torin!
That window's not a demon.
Wait, when did Torin get here?
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
Just hear him in my mind sometimes.
Yeah. He's stuck one of those sending stones in our pocket.
So, Krandren, if you want to roll a perception, it seems like you're the one looking what the reaction is.
Yeah.
Mainly.
Oh god, I wish I had better perception. So
Yeah, that's how it goes.
really much more of a direct investigation sort of guy instead of
Yeah.
like passive. Okay.
Just checking it out. There is. You really tried to concentrate and drown out the crowd that's in front of you. You see that tall half orc, and you can see barely a few other of those mercenary type people. This window broke near the balcony of the estate, so they're kind of investigating around there. It's hard to tell how many people there are or like what they're outfitted with. Like maybe there's like 3 of these mercenary people that are checking out the place. But they from what you see, they quickly they leave in a rush after talking to the half orc. Seems like they had like something important that they need to be doing. That's as much as you see amongst the crowd and everything that's happening.
Okay. Okay, I think we should just head back. Krandren will start walking back toward Troll Skull.
Okie doke, yeah, you guys can.
Head our way over there.
What's up?
Meet up with Krandren and
Yeah.
notice him walking away and try to converse with them.
So, what was their response like?
Not much of an actual response. It looks like they mainly take orders from the big guy, the 9-foot tall half orc. Maybe they had something else that they're focused on right now, but there wasn't much that I could see. It's a little bit better at planning out on a map. Maybe I could get maybe I can get Torin or V's to draw me out what the layout was of the place. So, not sure what their artistic skills are like, but maybe they could help us out there.
That'll be useful. Well, at the very least, we have an entryway in. An open window is as good as a door.
Could work for some of us, at least.
Well, sure. If the plan is for someone to go in unnoticed, then that's another option.
All right, well, I guess we'll just wait for everyone else to come back.
Cool. So last off, we cut to Torin, I believe. As you make your way into the Sea Ward and find a small, pretty unassuming spot over there. It's a basically an apartment that is there's stairs leading underground to it. Yeah. And you can approach the door there.
Walk up the door and I'll give it a quick 3 knocks.
Yeah. You hear a gruff voice coming from the other side. Hey, no solicitors.
Come on, you know who it is already.
Yeah, he takes a second. There's a second of maybe this guy's surprised. Dog barks. And he will open up the door just a little bit. There's a bunch of latches on it, so he just opens it to the point that he can. And as he sees your red scales, he'll unlock it and open up the door and say, "Oh, well, I be. If it isn't, well, Torin. It's been quite a while."
Been a little bit.
You still going by Torin?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Whatever happened to the title? Not using it?
Not currently, no.
Well, I suspect you're not visiting me for fun. You still got that place in the dock ward?
I do.
Yeah. So this Dragonborn that is in front of you is this graying. He has this gray skin and all these scars across him. His left eye is completely gone, and he is clearly quite beat up, has these scars going across his mouth. And he has a bit of a hobble as he is walking and lets you in. And he brews up this cup of tea and says, "So you making good money in that place at the dock ward?"
Enough to get by. You know, nothing extravagant.
Not like it used to be. I know that.
Maybe one day I'll get back to there.
Well, you haven't visited in quite a long time, so I'd suspect you got something.
Yeah. So wanting to ask, do you know anything about a half-orc? It's 8 feet tall. Heard of him?
It was a fighter back in the day, but you're not talking about Rabaz, are you?
Yeah. I'm talking about him.
Yeah, he looks... Roll an insight check.
Oh boy. Insight.
As much as you can tell, he seems worried. He hasn't been worried about you a lot, but he seems worried immediately.
What can you tell me about him?
Well, I can tell you he didn't fight for long. He was, well, around my time. New fighter, came in. Didn't seem like he really knew what was going on. Well, supposedly is a mute. Doesn't say much to anyone. Some people say he doesn't even think. Other thing I can tell you is that he killed people in the arena. He didn't have a long run of things because, well, he wouldn't stop.
How did he fight? What did he use?
Well, at that time, I think he was just using some heavy piece of junk he found lying around, but I think that he's probably using something harsher now. Supposedly, well, after he got kicked out, which wasn't very long, some nobles bought him up.
Okay. Because I'm going to be coming across him somewhat soon, more than likely. Wanting a little information. I'm not going in blind.
He gives like a big sigh. I'll roll one more insight check for a different time.
Please be good.
That's pretty decent. There's this sigh of like, man, why do I even bother? Like, why do I even like? I want to say like no, but I know that you're not going to take no for an answer for you fighting this dude. And he says, why are you fighting him? What's it for?
Business. Got some stuff. You've heard about the fireball attacks going on.
I heard about it. Supposedly, some people think it's got to do with the gangs.
Yeah. So, did a little bit of investigating with a group of people. I'm kind of hanging around. Kind of led back to them.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're gonna say, but I haven't seen you in so long. Just wanted to come by and see what you knew.
Well, I'm gonna say it anyway, even though it's useless. Take a tip from old dragon. Once you leave the field of triumph, there's still a reason worth getting up. You don't need to throw it away. But I don't think that's gonna convince you, so I watch this guy fight. I know a little bit about him. Maybe I can show you something or other.
That'd be great.
Okay. He will lead you to a room in the back and pull a lever, and you hear this like clunking sound, this heavy machinery sound as one of the back walls gives way, and there's this training room, and I think we end the session with Torin training to fight this guy.
Nice.
And
Okay.
mechanically, by the end of this training, you can have you will have +1 to hit this guy and +1 AC.
Yes!
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. As the old Dragonborn teaches you, he says your left side's open. He's gonna go for that, and he will say he's all about brute strength. If you move in quickly, and teaching you little tips and tricks. But yeah.
Insert Rocky training montage.
Basically.
Exactly. There you go.
What
is
the fuck is that? Oh wait, I know what this is. This is when they almost died.
This is the moment.
Gareth
love
tries
this.
to kill the party. MS Paint 2021.
Oh my!
It's got the medium on there, like it's presented in a.
That's so good. MS
presented in a museum.
Wait,
Yeah,
who has the
it should
actual gun?
Gur has a gun. I don't know what his gun looks
Jump
like.
shooter. Yeah.
Why does he have
Yeah.
a gun?
Fucking pistol.
That's the question.
Jump shooter is
He's
totally
bleeding out.
different from a gun, guys. For real.
All these movie posters.
So much more.
this
I
is
love
amazing.
Krandrens. Krandren.
Yeah, Krandren's the Chad with the huge jawline. He's got like the dead thing next to him that he killed, and he's killing everything while we all bleed out.
It was.
He's definitely the hero.
Yeah, it was that was a hell of a time. So,
Is it actually
Wait,
that bad?
It
Yeah,
was.
it
It was
was
three of us were
super
down.
rough.
3 of us were down. Krandren was the only one left.
Krandren had like, I don't even know, like no health, and a brand new enemy got
I
woken
had like
up.
5 health left. I had 2 crossbow bolts. I was using my. There was one point where I used my steady aim to get advantage, and I rolled a 1 and it was like in a very pivotal moment where if I killed that thing, then it would have been fine. But I missed, and then it woke up its ally that was asleep.
And then
Yeah.
he rolled
These
3
things
natural
have
ones on
attacks.
you.
I gotta watch the VOD.
Oh yeah, it was
a good one.
intense.
Yeah,
What
it
kind
might
of
be.
hat?
It might have been my favorite moment in D&D that I've ever had. Was that whole fight there?
That was awesome.
Honestly, yeah, I've never felt that much pressure in a moment there. That was.
Oh man. Yeah.
Wait, what kind of hat is Grumbo wearing in the...
I don't know. In the
Lock
picture,
on it.
yeah, in the picture that I stole.
It's got a watch on it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't see.
Is it a-
close enough.
Like to me, it looks like a beret. Looking at it right now, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, did he always
that's
have a
Gur.
beret? Is it
That's
Gur?
Gur.
Oh,
Yeah, that's Gur. The one with the gun?
Gur's got the gun.
Oh, Gur's got the gun. Okay.
Yeah.
Both in the bottom left.
Gotcha.
and yeah,
It looks like
yeah,
it looks
yeah,
almost
Grumbo
like
does
the
have a
top
cock
half
on
of
his
a.
hat.
It looks
What's
like the top half of a banana.
Oh yeah. That's a good point.
Does indeed look like
Whole
that.
Look,
speedboat
art's all
down
about
there
how
in the
you
corner?
interpret it. You know, that's okay.
God.